got so many tabs, but that ain't the point. I was watching the game, but shit got boring. So I decided stream. Uh, so yeah, you know how that go. But oh damn, fuck yeah, damn. Do this later. We got some videos. This one was funny as fuck. Let me see if this shit gonna work. Oh shit. Oh, it's not gonna work. Cause I don't know what I did with that adapter. This is definitely not gonna work. It wouldn't even plug into the one thing. Whatever it's called, I can't even think what it's called, but okay. So never mind. Never mind. Unless unless this can work. I don't know. I don't know. Well, look over here. See if I can get this shit connected. Let's see if this shit is gonna work. The funny part is, even if I do that, it's still not gonna do that. It's not gonna be off. That's the dumbass part about that. Video, audio, capture microphone. Delete this one. Let me delete all these outputs, bro. Yo. Yo. I think it's working. Yo. I don't know how to take the mic off the. I don't know how to take the damn mic off the thing, which is so like shit shouldn't be this hard. I might have to just Google this shit, honestly. Cause I'm like, why the fuck? Video. This shit's so stupid. How to connect my mic to my PC so I can stream. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Here's a quick video on how I set up my mic. First, you attach this clamp to your desk, and then you put in the boom stand, screw on the shock mount, and these clips are what holds the mic in place. The last thing you have to do is plug in this USB cable. Make sure you change the input device. Here's a quick video on how I set up my mic. First, you attach...
Nah.
This is how you add a microphone to OBS for streaming. What you need to do, you're gonna go to sources under the scene, hit the plus sign, and go to audio input capture. Make sure you name
audio input, audio, audio, audio,
it, you can call it mic. So under device, find the name of your microphone. If you're using an extra
device. It ain't popping up on the device.
microphone like this one is going to be connected to an interface, and you should be able to find the name of your interface here. Just going to go ahead and click to it, and as you can see under audio mixer, I already have a signal. That's how you do it. Make sure you follow for more tips like this one. Like, this is how you add a microphone to OBS for streaming. What you need to do, you're going to go to sources under the scene, hit the plus sign, and go to audio input capture. Make sure you name it. You can call it mic. So under device, find
Oh my god. These are not. Yo, yo. I might have to get a webcam with a mic. Cause I don't know how to connect this shit. I don't know how to connect this shit. So I'm like, shit. Which device did you plug in?
That's fine. I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I freaking did it. Can you hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Is it still not working? Yo. Is it not saying anything? Yo. Let me see. Yeah, 8 minutes behind. Yo. My sister was 8 minutes behind. Oh my God. I did it. I'm that nigga. I don't care. I'm that nigga. I don't care. Okay, let me try it again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just got excited. I'm sorry. Guys, I did it. So now y'all can follow me everywhere I go to the house. We lit. We lit, Buffets. What you guys say to the camera? The dog was just trying to lick the mic. But he's so dumb, he smelled it.
Let's go. We did it.
We did it.
I'll be back. Alright, folks. We ready to watch. We ready to watch, bro. I ain't touching nothing else on it. I'm just about to watch. Turn the lights off. Oh, my stuff got a shortage. Yo, that shit is so tough. I'm happy. Alright, what we about to watch? Guess we about to watch this one.
What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Steve Hansen, back at it again. We're here. Oh, sheriff's right there. Well, that'll be easy. He'll be getting a call in just a little bit here. Your boy Steve Hansen with the Real Red Hunters here. We're out here in Georgia, some city in Georgia. We landed in Alabama, but now we came to Georgia for this guy. What city are we in?
Dalton. We actually
Dalton?
From Alabama to Tennessee back into Georgia.
Yeah,
we've been all over the place.
Yeah, we've been going all day. It's like 12. It's like the next day.
Yeah.
It's like 12:30 at night. This is the first catch of the trip. So we're in Dalton or whatever, Georgia. Going to meet this monstrosity here. He's like a wizard or something. Kind of looks like Hagrid from Harry Potter. I was hoping he would like meet up with us. He said he doesn't have a car or something. I was hoping he could just like Diagon Alley that shit and just teleport to where we're at, but unfortunately this wasn't possible for him. A few details on this guy. I think he's talking to a 15-year-old girl, trying to get her to come to this this hotel that he's been living at for a while now. The most interesting thing about this guy is that he's trying to legally marry this 15-year-old girl. He went as far as printing up an actual marriage, not a marriage contract, but a contract that would make the girl's mom give up guardianship of her and basically transfer the guardianship to him so that he could have sex with her and then legally marry her when she turns 16. Very disturbing stuff. So
some of the stuff that he's been telling this 15-year-old girl is, if I'm going down on you while you were sucking on my cock, the closer you get to climax, the closer I get to climax. So it's kind of like a back and forth situation. They're both going to just be climaxing at the same time. He's
100%.
saying.
And now he did send a couple pictures of his penis.
Yeah, he did.
One hard, one soft.
He is a white guy.
Yep.
He is a white guy.
So she gets a good variety of it. He wants the girl to go to the bathroom and strip down, take a nude for him. This is weird. He says here, I want to make sure you're not showing your friend my cock. It's not a good idea. If she likes it, she'll try to get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at here. I don't believe that she'll actually want it.
I don't think so. I don't think he's all that desirable.
No, he's not.
I'm pretty sure he has a very, I haven't smelled it, but I would imagine he has a very smelly cock.
Oh, yeah. And he said that he
Yeah.
hasn't taken a
What
shower
are they
in a long
talking about
time,
right now?
and that
It's been
he
a
was
hot
going to
minute.
take a shower before the girl came.
Yeah.
And then he says, no, I'm going to wait until you get here to
Yep.
take a shower.
I mean,
So,
I'm looking at this picture again. I mean, just imagine how that bathwater has to look.
yeah.
It's got to be dark. It's got to be dark as the Dickens. Oh my goodness.
He looks like a useless X-Men.
Useless X. That's a good one, Rick. He says, do you like how my cock looks soft? I want a picture of your pussy.
It's going to be so much fun watching you learn.
Yeah. Yeah, very disturbing stuff. He's even talking about how different foods and stuff like that, like, changes what happens with his cock. He says, cinnamon will make it get hard. You will learn what foods that you can feed to me, and you can feed me what you want, depending on what you want from my cock. I've never heard that word like that before. That's really crazy. Yeah.
And his grammar is a little messed up as well. It's very hard to read his text messages.
Yeah, it's not
the
very
decoy
good.
also, she texts him, WID, what are you doing?
Yeah,
he says, what does that
He
mean?
didn't know what that means.
What
So
do you mean
on top of that, he's fucking retarded. This is a pretty bad one here. He's also proposing the idea of getting her pregnant. He says, we will create a spreadsheet and make entries every time you start and end your cycle. The basic concept is to be right in the middle. That's your highest probability of getting pregnant. And I can barely read that right now. I'm so tired. It's so late. But, we still got to catch this guy. The sooner you start having children, the better. I will give you all the children you desire.
It sounds
The
dark.
ex-wife whenever she's younger.
He did say that.
Yeah. They're
He did
not
say
as good whenever she gets older.
Exactly. He did say that. That's as much of the chat log as we can really get into here on YouTube. If you guys want to read the full chat log and dive into the mind of our boy Steven here, be sure to support us on Locals. And just so we're on his Steven's good side, tonight we got him a peace offering. That's a 6-pack of Busch Light. And we also got, or not Busch Light, but Busch. Figure he'll like that. And also we got him a pack of Marlboros. Marlboro Red 100s, the classics. And these together added up to a total of about $7. And for that price, you can actually become a supporter on Locals and keep helping us going with taking down these bad guys, giving them peace offerings like this that we're going to get to Steven so we can keep them talking. Hopefully this works. I think he'll at least take the cigarettes, right? He'll definitely take those. If this doesn't show intent, I don't know what does. He wrote out an actual contract. Let's check this out. He says, I, Steven Getzinger, accept full financial responsibility and custodial guardianship of Genesis, the decoy's name. We're going to blur that out. On this date, and when she is emancipated at the age of 16, and then we kind of forced it here. He thinks this is the mom. I, Jennifer Sanchez, do hereby surrender the custodial guardianship of Genesis, the decoy, Genesis Sanchez, to Stephen Getzinger, and he agrees to to assume full financial and legal obligations from this date forward. And here we have the mom signed it, and now we got to have Stephen sign this. So the plan is for us to show up to his doorstep. We're going to pretend to be like the notary team, trying to get his signature before we sign the juvenile off to him and transfer the guardianship. So hopefully he goes for that. I think he will.
I think he will.
Just going to have him DocuSign right on the iPad here.
Considering the way that he looks, I think that he'll do anything. I mean,
Pretty
he's
much.
pretty retarded, like you said.
Yeah. All right, we're just minutes away from this guy's hotel, so we're about to pack up our things from the gas station here and head on over to meet up with Steven and have a chat with him. All right, so here we are at the Whitfield Extended Stay. It's right there, actually, just past it. Yeah. It goes down at the Whitfield. The Whitfield Extended Stay. Look at this shit. And another thing, something I didn't mention, we actually looked up this guy's record on TrueFinder, and he has a public indecent exposure charge from 2 years ago. We found this Facebook post. Indecent exposure. He's already done some weird shit already. I mean, look at that picture. It looks like a wig. Good lord. Walking all kinds of looks being a black man in this place. Oh my god. What room number is it again? 252. 250 is this one. Hey, how you doing, sir? We're with Prestige Worldwide Notary Services. Looks like we have a contract. Hey, how you doing? We have a contract for signing for, looks like a Stephen Getzinger. Would that be you, sir? Stephen?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Oh, we just have a contract sent over from a, looks like a Jennifer Sanchez. Just for you to DocuSign for, looks like a custodial guardianship document.
Yes.
We just have this just for you to sign here.
Why are you here?
We're the notary team.
Yeah, we just
She
have
sent
to make
us-
sure that it gets signed.
And then it looks like there's a custodial agreement. I don't know if this is your daughter or what the deal is with that. But after that, it looks like everything will be good after that. So, if you just wanted to have the pen tool here, anywhere, kind of where the blank spot for your name
Why
is.
is dog
Stephen,
release
right?
already?
Just take that, kind of use your finger, kind of sign it. And looks like you gotta pick that, and then now you can. Oh, I gotta hit edit. Oh, sorry. Now you're good. Okay. Oops. Oh, I did sign. Damn it. What the hell? Did you? Okay, edit, pen tool, and there we go. Now you're good. Just right on the line up there. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, doggo. Just right there on the line will be good. We just gotta just document that you signed it.
I'm good.
Oh, you don't want to sign it?
No.
Oh. Well, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because within just looks like with the messages here, it looks like you didn't want to marry her, right? It looks like.
I'm not gonna sign it.
Okay,
Well-
I have like something for you.
Well, it looks like this girl that is. Well, she did tell you she was 15, I believe, right? So actually, before you did sign, we just want to make sure that you were going to be a good standing, just guardian and that sort of thing. And we were just had a couple questions regarding just these messages that we came across here. So at some point here, you did send her a picture of your looks like your penis. That would be something you
That's
sent
not
her.
mine.
That's not yours.
No.
Whose is it?
You can search
Is
that
it-
online.
Search your penis online. Is it someone else's?
Not mine. You can search anything that's online.
Okay. What?
Search penises often online? Do what?
Do you often search penises online?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Well, either way, it is something that you sent to her, I believe, right? That's what it looked like. And
He put the shit to
talk
do.
about marrying her. And Stephen, we're gonna have to call the police if you, Stephen.
Steven, we just want to have a talk with you. We don't want to have to call the police at the moment, but we're going to have to if you don't want to have a conversation with us. Steven, do you want to talk to us now, or do you want to talk to the police now?
Hey, Stephen. We really just want to have a conversation about it. Stephen, we really didn't want to have to call the police. We just want to have a conversation with you about it. Just to kind of see what's going on. Stephen?
Can I help you?
I'm sorry, Stephen. Look, we don't want to give this to the police or anything, but we just had to know kind of just what's going on with these messages.
What?
I mean, first of all, you're how old? 63, right? Okay. What was the plan after you supposedly got custodial guardianship over this girl here? Well, just let me know what the plan was. Genesis, right? What was going to be the plan with Genesis once you got custodial guardianship?
Why are you talking?
The mom sent us over. She was concerned. We just want to kind of know what's going to be going on and what the living situation is going to be like. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's really just for her
my
to know.
plan was to allow her to live with me. There was going to be no sexual interaction between us.
Okay. And you were going to have her live with you in this environment here. And I see you have a couple natty daddies on the nightstand
I can
there.
drink.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm of age.
No, fair enough. Were you planning on letting her, Genesis, drink any of that, or
No.
how was that? We're just trying to get a sort of a scope of what the everyday living situation is going to be like before we proceed. You know what I mean?
You don't have a job or a car or anything.
That's
How
the
would
thing.
you like to support her financially?
That's what you're wondering.
I have a check that comes every month.
Okay, for like government issue. Okay. How soon were you looking to marry Genesis?
Not until she was of legal age.
That'd be 60 in the state of Georgia, I believe. Alabama. So
In Georgia, it's 17.
okay, so you were going to go over to Alabama, and when she turned 16, and marry her. Okay.
That, actually, to be honest with you, that would depend.
It would depend on what.
I honestly think she just wants somebody that wants her.
Okay. Well, what is it that you want then?
I want her to have what she wants.
Okay. What do you think she wants? Because the way I say, you're old enough to be her great grandfather. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So what is it that you think Genesis wants?
I think she just wants somebody that wants her.
Okay. And you're trying to be that person for her?
No.
No?
No, I'm trying to teach her that she can have somebody that way.
Okay. Well, from the looks of it, Steve, it looks like you were trying to teach her how to perform oral sex. From what I see here within the transcripts. That wasn't the plan? Well, just help me understand, just so we know, why was that talked about?
Because it's something that she wanted to talk about.
Something she wanted. But I just see you, it looks like you were just bringing it up.
Okay, what about her getting pregnant?
You were wondering about that, because you did say, you talked about creating a spreadsheet.
She said she wanted to have children.
Okay, one day. Okay, okay.
And I told her that having children, becoming pregnant, was based on her cycle.
Right, you talked about creating a spreadsheet based on her cycle when she's having it.
Correct.
And when she would have the highest probability of getting pregnant, it looked like.
Yeah, and her eggs are much better whenever she's younger, and they get
That's
worse whenever she gets
correct.
older.
You did say that.
That's correct.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of experience in this? Are you a gynecologist, or do you?
No,
regularly study female anatomy?
No, but it's just common knowledge.
Okay, fair enough. You just seem like very knowledgeable on it. You know, I've been taking some notes just from looking at this, and so at some point you do tell her to go in the bathroom and drop her panties and take basically a nude picture, right? At some point. What was? Oh, it's right here. I'll show you. Yeah, right here. You said.
I don't remember.
Take a nude picture. Okay. But now, if she did do that, and she sent it to you, do you realize you would be in possession of basically child porn at that point? I don't know if you thought of that.
No, I really didn't.
You didn't think of that? Okay.
Have you ever like seen child porn before or anything?
Okay.
You've never seen it.
But that's another thing. Like, we don't want a hardworking guy like you to get hemmed up with something like that. That's the thing. So, just want you to be careful with that. And you do talk about how cinnamon can make your cock hard or not hard, and you say that she can feed you what she wants, depending on how she wants your cock to be.
Do you like actually
How
ingest
does that?
the cinnamon, or do you sprinkle it on? How do you
No,
do that?
you ingest it.
Ingest it?
Make
Okay.
sure it's hard.
Okay.
And there's different ways for like your penis to get hard. The way she's sucking it, sometimes it can be hard, sometimes it can be soft when
Okay.
she's sucking it. Just
That's
depends.
correct.
Okay. Okay, I gotcha.
And
And
point
we
for young
did
ones
bring you
that-
a six pack of Bush. We see you like Natty, figure you like Bush too. Basically.
Hey, why are you bringing me beer?
We're just nice people. And I don't know if you're.
I just,
They're
I don't
nice
know if
and
you're.
cold for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we made sure they were cold for because we just want to talk about this. We were hoping you can crack one of those open if you want. We just want to talk about this with you.
We wanted to try to kind of talk to you in the best good and private because
Yeah.
it's kind of a personal matter, as opposed to being around all the neighbors.
Yeah, that's the thing.
the thing
So-
is, and I'll be honest with you 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you if you'll be honest. Get the show the inside. Steve, yeah, we appreciate it. Oh, are you putting those in your fridge there? Alright. Yeah, no, we do appreciate you being honest. But, yeah, we just had to talk to you about this. There was some sexual stuff in the transcripts here. Actually, Steve, another thing she wanted us to do is kind of just get a look around at like what the living situation was going to be like. Did you mind if we just come and just take a peek around and let her know? Is it?
The thing is, obviously, this isn't going to go forward, so.
Okay. Oh, I thought you wanted like custodial guardianship. 'Cause that's why she sent us over.
And if you look at what the agreement was
Yeah.
that I drew up,
Right.
there was no agreement to any sexual
No.
interaction.
Well, no, there wasn't, but we see you talked about that before, and the thing is, so before you're married, so right now you're not married to her, right? And these things
Right.
they'd probably be okay if you were married to her, but things that you're talking about here, like her sucking your cock and getting close to climaxing, is just not appropriate at this time because you're not married to her, is the thing, you know what I mean? So,
So what
Right,
what
we're-
is your point?
well, we were just trying to figure out, why we're saying these things to 15-year-old Genesis before she's even married. Like she's not even. I feel like she's probably not old enough to be having conversations like that. You know what I mean? So what? Why do you feel like she's? Do you feel like she's old enough to have conversations like that?
She chose to be.
Well, she chose to be, but she's under the age of consent. You know what I mean? So.
Right here you say you like what my cock looks like, sort of thing.
Yeah, you asked her if she likes how it looks hard and soft.
And then
Yeah.
I wanna make love with you every night. What does that entail? What does making love with her every night entail? Would that be sexual intercourse?
I don't understand your question. I mean,
Well, you said I want to make love with you every night. What does that entail? Like sexual intercourse, or
Yeah.
just like
What does making love to you mean? I see you're making love to this can of Natty Daddy. Is it going to be something like that?
why are you guys here?
What? Well, like you said, the mom sent us over here. We came here with a, just a 6-pack for you, just to have a conversation with you. We just kind of want to know what's going on in these messages here, because I'm sure. I mean, you're 63, right? So I'm sure you can agree it's probably not. It's not normal for a 63-year-old man to be having conversations like this with a 15-year-old girl. You know what I mean? So we're just kind of trying to get to the bottom of it and see again what the living situation is going to be like. Have you signed the document if you still want to sign it?
I haven't signed any document.
No, if you want to sign it, I mean. But
And the thing
because it seemed like you were serious about it.
Well, the thing is my intentions was signing the document, and you'll notice if you look at the document, there is no agreement to sexual interaction.
Oh, well, I understand that, but we
now,
know.
Let me finish.
All right, okay.
And my thoughts were, is that Genesis just wanted somebody that wanted her.
Okay.
And
Okay.
my intentions were to teach her that a man could want her without it being purely sex.
Okay.
And
There was going to be sex too at some point, right?
no.
No. Okay.
No, I have no intention
Okay, so
of ever having sex with her.
okay, so the sexual stuff.
Until if we were to be married,
Okay. If you get married,
then
oh, what's wrong, Dodo?
Seems
like a good boy.
Prior to marriage,
Okay, but after marriage,
that's
it's
what I
fine.
was going to tell her mom.
Okay. We're talking about
But
that.
it was right up front that there isn't going to be anything sexual.
Not until marriage. Okay. Okay. But pretty much. But the thing is, you're saying these things and sending them before you're married to her, which is we were just trying to see what was going on with that. You know what I mean? Oh, hi, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And then you do say, ask for pictures of her pussy and want to see the signs of the hole. Oh, he's getting another beer. Yeah. Just a couple more questions here. He's going for the bush now. It's working. He's working. Yeah. Oh, you a smoker though? We have Marlboros too. If you want a cigarette.
I got mine over there.
Oh, you got yours? Okay, we're just offering here if you want a Marlboro. Hey, step on up, man. Yeah. I can't give you all these. I can give you one. But no, I gotta save,
I got my package.
some of these for me. But yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Now I'll light you up here for
I
you.
have a young man
Well,
Don't let us hear him.
try not to.
that I allowed to move into my place.
How old was he?
He was 18 when he moved in.
Okay, that's cool. Did anything like was it like sexual relationship at all? Like no judging.
No.
Okay.
I mean, here, you said that you didn't want to have any, like, sexual interaction with her, right? You said none of that was going on. You said the sooner you start having children, the better. I will give you all the children you desire.
Okay.
So how would you give her children if
Yeah.
you don't have
You said her eggs are better when she's younger.
If I was married to her.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, you didn't say that, so we were just kind of confused. You know what I mean? Oh, it's okay, bro. It's okay. He sounds like okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Try it.
And you started to run it.
It's okay, bud. It's okay. Oh, he sees something. He sees something. I wanted to ask you about this one. You say, when I ask for pictures of your pussy, I want to see the size of your hole so I know you can handle.
Okay.
Right. So, well, what was the thinking there? So, would you have tried to see what she could handle when you were married, or before that?
When we were married.
When you were married, okay. When she would be 16,
Correct.
because that would be legal.
Correct.
Okay.
In Alabama.
In Alabama, so, but you live here in Georgia.
That's correct.
But you were going to go get married in Alabama, just so I have it straight.
That's correct.
Okay, gotcha.
And were you trying to make her friend jealous whenever you said, be careful, women have no one, or, I don't know what's going on here.
No, I wasn't.
Another woman trying to
No, I
steal
wasn't
you.
trying to make her friend jealous. I was just telling her how women are.
Okay. You didn't know if she wanted to
Could
steal
you?
her.
No, I didn't.
Could you see her friend possibly getting jealous and trying to go after you and get like this, like a handsome alpha male like yourself? I wouldn't blame you, you know.
Yeah.
Females do.
For sure. I mean, if I was a lady,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dream man. You know what I mean? I mean, you're talking about getting married,
Everything,
a provider. He's trying to marry him. All that.
Makes good money.
Yeah. You do say I'm also thinking about running my finger across the top of your chest to where your breast starts.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about doing anything beyond that.
Okay.
But
Even
what
though you talked about,
having kids?
yeah, you talked about you did talk about blatantly having sex with her. So,
So what about that?
Having children
Yeah.
when she was a wife.
okay,
that
so
would be-
marry her first.
Okay, so that would be
Okay.
when
Correct.
she's 16.
Okay. So what were you going to do with her from the point she's 15 now to the point that she was 16? What was the plan then? Like from 15 to 16 when you can marry her.
My intention was to show her that she is worth more than just sex.
Got it.
Like
So
you were describing how you were wanting
But
to have babies with her.
that's mostly what you were talking about. Sex is the thing. So it's a little contradictory. Would you have had sex with her or maybe played around before you got married while she was 15?
No.
What? No. So she would have lived here.
No, and I would
And
have
you
told
would've-
her mom right up front. There was
Okay.
there was not going to be any sexual contact at all.
Okay.
That she could live here
Right.
because she wanted to live here.
Yeah.
But she, no.
Okay.
The chat
Well-
log says
Well, Steven, I mean, we're all guys here, you know. You're a single guy right now. The way I look at it, if, this girl were to move in with you, it would be a situation where it's just you and her living together, and there's a bed, and I see you drink.
There's two beds.
There's two beds, right? But, you get a you have a few too many bushes, or how many natty daddies do you usually drink at once, in one night? Maybe 2, 3? So let's say you're like 2 natty daddies in or whatever, plus a bush, and you start feeling a little froggy. And in this scenario, you have a girl right there. It's like
No.
you may be a little tempted, don't you think?
you did
So
say
does-
right here, alcohol also changes things. With alcohol,
Did say that.
I
it may
said
take a little-
alcohol changes how the penis gets hard.
that's
Okay.
what
I
Well,
didn't
we know that.
say,
But it can also alter your decision making. So if you were here living with her, drinking it up like you are tonight, you may have made a bad decision. You know what I mean?
Is that why you are drinking tonight? Because she was supposed to come tonight?
Kind of just getting ready for her.
Yeah.
no.
No.
Yeah, because then your penis wouldn't get as hard for her,
Okay.
right?
No,
But you can't disappoint her on the first night. You know what I mean?
what are you talking about disappointment?
Well, I mean, you did send her your address, and you were expecting her tonight, right? You didn't want to drink too much, and it didn't seem like you were going to do these things, so you didn't want to drink too much and disappoint her on the first night she came, right?
I had no intentions of having sex.
What was going to be the plan when she got here tonight? Because you gave her the address and the room number, right? So,
My intentions were to tell her that sex was something special,
okay.
sacred, to be shared between a husband and a wife.
Okay. And so you don't believe in premarital sex?
No, I don't.
Okay. Amen to that, brother.
Yeah.
Good morals.
I mean,
right there, yeah.
I don't.
Okay. So if you, let me ask you.
She said she was a virgin, and that she
Yeah.
wanted to learn how to be
Mhm.
a good wife to me.
I believe.
That's why you wanted a picture of her.
Yeah.
And my thinking was that she was actually a good choice for a wife.
You would consider
Because
her a good choice.
because she was so young.
Not because she was young,
Okay.
Because of her ex.
because of what she believed in.
Not having premarital sex.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. And I believe at some point you did say that virginity is the best gift that a wife can give to a husband, right? Or something like that, right?
That's correct.
Right. Okay.
That is what I said.
So just to be clear, after you married her at 16, you were full on planning to take her virginity at that
Yes.
point. Okay.
But
Okay.
not whenever she was 15, right?
Okay.
That's correct.
Got it.
So
Well, let me ask you this: say the legal age of marriage in Alabama was 15. Say it was 15. Would you still have sex with her after you married her at 15?
And that's a hard call.
Is it? Okay. Well, explain.
Because the younger a female gets,
Okay.
the less I think she understands the ramifications.
Right. Mostly because age of consent laws and
Of
her
what she
brain
is
not being
doing.
developed. Of course. Yeah. So would it be like 50-50 shot if she was 15 and you could marry her? Would you have had sex with her?
Just
Be like,
how many beers he was in.
Yeah, maybe like 50-50 shot. would you
No,
say?
it's not a matter of how many beers I had in.
Okay.
It's
I mean, I know you're a moral guy, so I'm just trying to get, some more insight. I mean, even say she was 13, you could marry her.
no.
Is that too young for you? Okay.
Oh no.
So
there's no way.
Okay, so would you say 15 is the youngest age you would be willing to engage in sex with? In like a marital situation?
If we were married.
If you're married, 15. Okay. So, what about 14 and married?
Man,
I'm just trying to get a sense of like what your low is and what your high is. You know
I mean, that
what I mean?
would just be like the difference between 16 and 15, just 15 and 14.
Yeah, it's just 1 year. Could you do it at 14?
No, because I don't believe 14 is the legal age.
Well, neither is 15. You said you would do it at 15 if you were married to her. So, and in 16, it's not illegal in some states either. So, I was trying to get a sense of that.
That's correct.
Right.
It depends on the state.
Depends on the state. Right.
So if you weren't going to have sex with her, why did you say, if I'm going down on you while you are sucking my cock, the closer you get to climax, the harder I would get? If y'all weren't going to do that. That's words out of your mouth, not hers.
I think he meant when they're married, right? Then that would be it.
Okay.
Right, when you're married.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah, he's a moral guy.
Yeah.
Gotta understand that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I'm not trying to do anything.
Okay.
that
Before
is
you're married, right?
correct.
Okay. Gotta be married first.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So all of these chat logs about having sex are all going to be after you were married to her?
That's correct.
Okay. I'm now understanding a little bit more now.
Got it. No, it's making sense.
So tonight, whenever she came over, would you have signed the document if she brought the document?
Correct.
So we should have brought her with us, probably.
But
The
the
mom,
document,
Yeah.
the document was just.
It wasn't for sex. Yeah, we understand.
Right. It was just for
We
marriage.
know sex was going to be after.
It was just, it looks like
It was just granting me permission.
custodial guardianship
Correct.
to basically
So
groom
that
her
if she
up until
needed-
she's 16, then marry her.
So that if she needed medical attention,
Oh, okay.
I could sign for it.
Okay. Like if she had hurt herself while giving oral sex or
No,
Similar to
no.
Okay.
She would have hurt herself under any circumstance.
Just like falling down the stairs or something, right? Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And then you would have had her switch schools, it looks like, right?
That's
To live
correct.
here. Right? Okay.
That's correct.
Do they have a school
And
system?
I-
They have a good school system out here? What is it, Dalton room?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Cool. That's good.
And it's like I told her mother, my desire was her to continue school, to get her graduation.
Yeah, so she has a good education at least, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, hey, good.
Need a
Good man. Good man. I
And-
mean, you seem like you'd be a good husband. Have you been married before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, how many years?
God, I don't know. I've been married 3 times.
3 times. So, are you telling me that you successfully had sex with three different women, right? You have 3 bodies, right?
Correct.
So you never had sex with anyone else? Only your wives?
No, I have.
Okay, oh, you have, okay. Oh, so you don't practice what you preach?
No, it doesn't sound like it.
Or did you later adopt that belief?
Hard question.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a hard question. It's that women will easily give it up.
Because they don't really care that much.
That's correct.
That's why the other girl would have gotten jealous if this girl had gotten with him.
Hey, I'm just wondering, Steve, what's the camera and tripod for on the side of the bed?
Oh,
Wait, what?
I do YouTube videos.
You do YouTube videos? Oh, no shit, man. Really? Can we see your setup?
Sure.
Is it? Oh, dude. I didn't know you had something like this going on. This is cool. We'll get a shot of this. We're trying to start up a YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah, we're trying to. How long have you been a YouTuber?
Oh, just maybe 5, 6 years.
Oh, right now, what's your channel name?
Making Sense with Steve.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this
19
up.
cents with Steve. What do you do on your YouTube?
Hold on.
That sounds pretty
What I do is
Making Sense with Steve.
I examine the choices we've made
Wait, is this
in
it?
life. No,
Wait, what's it called again?
Making Sense with Steve.
Making sense.
That's what I typed in. It didn't come up.
I make assessments based on the decisions we've made in society
Okay.
Hold on.
as life.
Okay.
Wait, help me find it. I typed it in right. Making Sense with Steve. It's not coming up. Do you have it on your phone?
Yeah,
I just want to find
send
it.
it to you.
Yeah, I just want to find your
Yeah,
channel, man. I'll have to look at it. Do you ever go on Telegram? Steve? Did you talk to her on Telegram too, by the way?
I don't have to.
Oh, you don't have Telegram? Okay. What about like Zangy or WhatsApp? Oh, you don't have those either? I don't do this anymore. You can come on, man, dear. You can shout this up. We want to take notes on this setup for like our YouTube channel, if that's okay. Yeah, look at that. He's got a dope setup, dude. No, that shit's sick.
You need to upgrade yours, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta. Hey, buddy. Hi. It's okay. It's alright. Yeah, can you show us like maybe like just like a feature of your YouTube channel, just a little trailer or something, a little sample. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. I know we're a bunch of strangers. It's okay. I know. Why'd you find it, Steve?
Well, I found my channel.
Oh, it's your channel? Oh, can you get a shot of this? We gotta take note of this. Making Sense with Steve. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, if you can show that. Just show that to our camera here, Steve. Yeah, Making Sense with Steve. Okay. Well, what are your videos like? Can you open one of those for me?
My videos are about.
Let's see. What's your? I'm trying to see what the ad is. Like. Steve, you gotta hold it straight for me. I can't see it, man. Oh, you're laying on my iPad, Steve. Are you about to fall asleep?
No.
Okay.
Pretty late.
Okay. No, it is. I just want to see what a video looks like. Making Sense was 3620. Okay, I'm gonna look. Okay, I found the. Oh,
My
he's got it.
videos are about the decisions we've made
Oh, here it
in
is, here it is.
society and how they have affected.
Okay. Well, you have 294 subscribers.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty sad.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
We only have like
Honestly.
50. Here it is.
And I've
Give you guys something to watch.
Radical move.
I'm gonna check this, dude. I'm gonna check this out, Steve, and take notes. This is amazing. No, it's sick, man. But yeah, it's good to know that Genesis is gonna be living with, you know, a potential like up and coming YouTuber too. This will be like a really good spot for her, I think.
Maybe you can teach her how to make YouTube videos
Yeah,
as well. And
yeah, that'd be cool.
That can be like another income.
Yeah, don't give her any bush though.
No.
Her mom specifies she can't drink.
She's not old enough.
Yeah, she can't drink. At least not till she's 17. Yeah.
My thing is,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not trying to fuck the girl.
Until you're married, right?
Correct.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that makes total sense.
He looks like a Fortnite character or something, man.
My desire for her.
I just added this to the contract. It just says no sex. Okay. Yep. Right there. So I actually added I edited the contract a little bit, so it just says no sex, just so we know
That's
that
correct.
right. There's not gonna be any sex until she's married.
That-
So now, if you want to sign it now, like I think we're probably good to go then. It's probably all we need. Yeah. You just sign your name, just with your finger. Yep. That's what we need. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well,
that's correct.
all right.
Because
got
So,
that.
would you say that you would have babies with her whenever y'all were married at 16? Do you think that
after we are married,
So yeah, at 16.
So she can start giving birth at 16, basically, or
Whenever
9
her
months.
eggs-
correct.
9 months after
Yeah,
that.
whenever
Okay.
her eggs are still good.
that's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, we'll relay this to the mom.
All about whether or not she is legal.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So once you marry her, it's legal. It's fine.
That's correct.
Right on. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well.
It's like, I didn't tell her mom, but in the contract that I gave her mom,
Mhm.
there was no agreement
For sex.
sex.
Yep.
Right. That was gonna be later after you married her.
And that's what we added on to the
Yeah.
contract.
We had that.
And I wanted
Yeah.
her mom to know that there was no sex involved.
Okay.
Well, should have added that to
Okay.
the contract, I think.
You know
Okay.
what?
Well, that's why we added it, obviously. You know, we had to make sure that it was on there.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to talk to her mom actually?
I'm not in disagreement with you.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk to her mom real quick?
We can.
Yeah, might as well.
But the contract that I set up specifically did not allow sexual interaction.
Well, it doesn't
Right.
mention it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, now we added
okay.
it, so now we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good now.
Put a date on there. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll fill it in later.
Okay.
I think we're good. I don't think she might be sleeping now. It's pretty late. It is late, yeah.
But
Alright, she's not. We'll leave her a message. We'll just let her know.
like I said, she is not the first person that I have engaged with.
Yeah.
The first one was a young man.
He's 18, right?
18.
Right. But
Yeah.
you didn't marry him, did you? Okay. Oh, you don't roll like that, right?
No.
Okay.
There was no sex or nothing.
Okay. So he would sleep on this
Right.
bed while you slept on that bed.
Yeah.
Or would y'all sleep
Good.
together?
No, actually, I had a 3-bedroom, 2-bath,
Oh, okay.
and he had his own bedroom.
Okay.
And I did my best to teach him how to be a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did he move out? What age?
Oh God, I
Okay.
Is he like a software
Yeah.
engineer now? Because I mean, you're a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure you taught him a lot.
I mean, it seems like you have a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
You really remind me of like Dumbledore from Harry Potter. You know.
Well, he,
Kind of like a wizard.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely has. He has that insight. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He should have just like spawned in to where she was at the time.
Yeah.
no, he was,
Oh, actually, can we take a selfie? I'm gonna post something. I just want to shout you out on YouTube and say we collab. Do you want to do like a pose? Just hit a pose real quick. Oh, okay. Well, Steve, what we actually have to let you know is that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with kids online for sex. You just
that's not what I would do.
okay. Well, you see how it looks like that, right?
I mean, he signed the contract.
You signed the contract, so we'll show the officers,
Yeah.
but
I understand that it could look that way.
yeah. Hi, buddy. Is that your toy?
But,
I mean, we'll take your word on it for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, so we'll see what they say.
she, I think ultimately what she wanted was just somebody to bond with her.
Okay. Understood. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Do you have an ID on you? Stuck in there a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Oh wait, hey, Steven. We saw you had like a public indecency charge. Can you explain what happened with that?
I don't have a public.
It's 2 years ago. Public indecency. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure it came up. I just want to know what that charge is about.
Your dog is so cute. I like your dog.
This one is this you? Is that you?
Well,
Yeah. It was a charge from 2 years ago. It said public indecent exposure.
Like you were
We
outside.
did a little bit of research.
I was peeing out.
You were being outside. Okay, we were just wondering. Okay. Okay.
So where are you from, Steven?
Originally from Northern Indiana.
Like where are you staying now?
Here.
I know that, but I'm saying like you live here?
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing?
Just living.
Well, I mean these guys say differently, so I'm trying to see what's going on.
Well, I don't understand what they're saying is different.
What's different?
That's my question.
Okay, well I'm asking you what they're asking you and what's going on.
I don't know.
Have y'all talked to them? Have you talked to them about it?
For quite a bit, yeah. We were trying to reach a conclusion. We tend to keep going in circles.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
6.
But I mean, if you want to look here, we have all the. I mean, that should pretty much show you everything. Give you the gist of it.
I mean, he did sign the contract.
Yeah. The Genesis in question is a presumed 15-year-old female.
But I agree there was no sex.
No sex in that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got that. Yeah. Even though you talked about that before and sent pictures of your penis and whatnot, right? To
You
her.
said that you wanted to impregnate her.
Right.
Only after she was married.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know, he's still talking to a 15-year-old girl. In theory, right? So you sent explicit pictures to what you thought was a 15-year-old girl.
No.
No?
No.
What? You denying that now? You said you did, right? Okay. Well, I can clearly see that.
Bro,
he
he actually
answers
just
his
showed
phone.
that shit.
So, they have text messages, they have pictures, so. Let me get a little bit more tipsy.
All right.
Okay, can we turn the TV down a little? It's hard to hear.
Yeah, we're gonna turn it off.
Just want to turn the remote.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Okay.
call my phone.
What? I mean, I don't understand.
Well, the officer did have a point. You know, you did send these messages and that picture to someone that told you they were 15. You know, whether you meant that you were going to do it when you were married or not, the point is, right now you're not currently married to her, and at this point, it is illegal.
And it wasn't in the contract whenever you
Yeah.
wrote the contract about
It wasn't in there. And when you were sending those messages, it wasn't ever followed up with when we are married.
And you never
It was
followed
just-
up with her mom saying that y'all wouldn't have had sex.
Right.
You said that you would have said that if she was here, but unfortunately we didn't bring her tonight.
Yeah. I don't think she called me back either.
I understand the problem.
You don't
Okay,
understand the
so
problem?
it's normal for you to talk to 15-year-old girls in a sexual manner and trying to impregnate them? After marriage, obviously. But that's normal, right?
Not until marriage.
Until marriage.
Okay, but y'all aren't married.
It just wasn't specified, so we're just trying to figure out, you know, what the deal was.
So what exactly are you confused about?
I don't understand where any of the problem is.
Well, what do you mean by that? What do
And
you
sending a picture of your both soft and hard penis to a girl that said she's 15. You don't see
a
that.
picture of myself and our people.
Yes, you did. You sent her both.
We had the
I
transcript.
sent her a picture of a soft and a.
Oh, not yours though. Of okay. Whose was it? Whose was it?
I
whose
don't
penis
know,
was
I
that?
just looked it up online.
So what did you type in on Google? Harry Chode? And save that and sent it?
I just looked up hard penis.
You know they might
Okay. Well, what about the soft one? Did you look up Harry Chode for that one?
They might have to run. They might have to run
Oh,
like an
soft,
X-ray
okay.
or something like that. And you know, an X-ray will show the size of your penis, and it might be the same size as this penis.
Well, they can actually take a picture, I believe law enforcement can, of, you know, his penis and compare the two
Yeah.
and find out, you know. And the background of this picture, it does look a lot like this room.
My shit just paused. The page unresponsive. I've never seen that before. What do they mean? Oh my god.
For sending those messages, it wasn't ever followed up with when we are married.
And you never
It was
followed
just-
up with her mom saying that y'all wouldn't have.
Right.
You said that you would have said that if she was here, but unfortunately we didn't bring her tonight.
Yeah. I don't think she called me back either.
I understand the problem.
You don't understand the problem?
It's normal for you to talk to 15-year-old girls in a sexual manner, trying to impregnate them. After marriage, obviously. But that's normal, right?
Not until marriage.
Until marriage.
Okay, but y'all aren't married.
It just wasn't specified, so we're just trying to figure out, you know, what the deal was.
So what exactly are you confused about?
And sending a picture of your both soft and hard penis to a girl that said she's 15. You don't see that.
Picture of my soft and hard penis.
Yes, you did. You sent her both.
We had the
I
choice.
sent her a picture of a soft and a.
Oh, not yours though. Of a. Okay, whose was it? Whose was it? Whose penis was that? So what did you type in on Google? Harry Chode? And save that and send it?
I just looked up hard penis.
You know they might
Okay.
run.
Well, what about the soft one? Did you look up Harry Chode for that one?
They might have to run. They might have to run
Oh,
like an
soft,
X-ray
okay.
or something like that. And you know, an X-ray will show the size of your penis, and it might be the same size as this penis.
Well, they can actually take a picture, I believe law enforcement can, of, his penis and compare the two.
Yeah.
And find out, And the background of this picture, it does look a lot like this room. Same color sheets.
Okay.
Steve, are you being truthful? Is it really someone else's penis?
Yes, I am.
It's someone else's? Okay. How often do you look at other men's penises online? Once in a blue moon?
Seems often.
I'm gonna go with pretty often.
Yeah.
Okay. Just disappointing. Oh, try to get out of your way here.
Alright. Kathy Lee, Steven. Alright. Okay, I'll just hold on there.
Yeah. To the
Hey buddy, it's okay.
Stand up for me.
It's okay.
Stand up for me.
Hey buddy.
Alright, turn around.
What am I being arrested?
You have a warrant from Butler County for indecent exposure.
Again?
Hey,
Steven, how often are you indecently exposing yourself?
He likes to bump it out everywhere.
Good lord.
Showing pains everywhere. Alright. We're gonna stand up, we're gonna go outside.
I don't believe that's not his penis picture. Okay, we'll walk his dog a little bit. I guess so.
Alright, it's alright, buddy boy.
He said again?
I still want to touch where he was holding him. This is a good boy though.
He's well behaved.
Lucius is going to be so jealous.
We're gonna hang tight right here. Our lieutenant's gonna come over here and talk to you.
It's okay, buddy.
Adam, come here.
Hold on, get this picture of me with the dog and like him in the background. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Oh, he's checking you out. Come here, buddy. It's okay. Hey buddy. Cooper. What's his name? His name's Cooper. 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 Good boy. Good boy. All right.
Right, so I'm asking if you have anywhere to run. Maybe you can get
He's a good boy. Is that a wig? Steven, serious question. Is that a wig?
what?
Is that a wig?
A wig?
A wig. Your hair. Is it a wig or is that your hair?
No, that's my hair.
That's your hair? Okay. Wow.
Squirrel got in it. Whenever you see it.
When's the last time you changed the oil?
Good boy. Okay, buddy. Okay, it's a good boy.
Steven, do you know the current price of scrap metal or catalytic converters?
No.
What's going for it?
Current market rate.
What is that?
Nitrous.
Nitro? Okay. You have opera on this?
Yes.
Cooper, come here, buddy. Come here. Cooper. Okay, Cooper. Oh, It's okay. He's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know. He's patting your dad down. I know. I know, buddy. Oh, there's the other one. Yeah. Cooper, it's okay. Buddy. Well, every dog has its day, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for him. That's sad.
I could just take you home.
What a piece of crap.
Cooper, it's okay. Cooper, oh, I know, buddy, I know, I'm sorry, buddy.
I do too.
Oh, you talking? I know. Yeah, I know, you're scared, I know, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, I know. Bye, Cooper. Nice meeting you, buddy. So right now, the investigator just got here. He's going to pull aside one by one, get a separate interview with everyone, and then we should be all wrapped up here. We should be able to get going on this 2.5-hour drive back to our hotel that we have.
It's currently 2:30.
It's 2:30 in the morning. We're not going to get back till at least 5. It's going to be after 5.
They're taking their sweet time.
They're taking sweet time with us, but we're doing what we got to do for the greater good, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you're not supporting us on Locals, be sure to do that. It really helps us keep going. It really helps us stay caffeinated by buying Starbucks, energy drinks, lattes, protein bars, cigarettes, for the peace offerings and all that, guys. So, I mean, if you guys aren't supporting on Locals yet, please consider doing so. All right, buddy, you gonna go for a ride?
Going for a ride, buddy?
Get to safety?
Yeah. Oh, he wants to say bye.
Okay, bye, buddy. Bye, Cooper.
Bye, Cooper.
Nice meeting you.
Some boy. You gonna start the video, buddy?
Okay, buddy.
Look at that thing.
There he goes. The real hero of this episode, Cooper. Alright, boys and girls, well, that was 63-year-old Steven. Whatever his last name was. But yeah, he, Getzinger. We're over here, right? Okay, yeah. He was hesitant on signing that contract to, get guardianship over that 15-year-old girl. But after we added the no sex part to it, he was all good. And, I think it was a good interaction. Yeah, we got a lot done, We also got to collab with a huge YouTuber, Making Sense with Steve. Steve up there. I'm going to link his channel below. Make sure you guys follow it. Watch his videos. Maybe leave him. Yeah, see if it makes sense. Leave him a couple nice comments. Let him know what you think of his content. I think that this is going to be a really dope collab with him and the real Pred Hunters here.
Well, the other thing I like to say, I'm thinking Steven he's collabed with us a good bit and helped us out tremendously with our channel. With no offense, I think this one's probably going to boost us a little more, and maybe even yourself.
Maybe.
Because, this guy...
He's got like 300 subs.
300, yeah. We got to get those numbers up, guys.
Right.
Run it up on his channel, for sure.
We can get at least 300 more from him.
I think so.
He's got some interesting stuff to comment on.
Yeah. Very interesting insights, for sure. Well, we have like a 2.5-hour drive home, and it's already like 3 in the morning, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna suck. So, and we got like maybe 4 guys tomorrow on the hook, possibly. So let's get back on the road and get rested up and get back to it tomorrow, boys.
Right.
Well, boys and girls, it's your boy Steve Hansen back at it again. Right now we are in the hood, in the dirty D. It's cold in the D. And D is also for Darius from Detroit. Now we're right around the corner from his house. He's been chatting online very explicitly to who he thinks is a 15-year-old female. For the last couple months now, we've given him the address to come to a couple times at his main house. Both times he has ghosted. A couple weeks ago, we tried to come to his address here on a Sunday. He was not here, but his grandmother was here, answered the door. He lives with his grandma. Lives in his grandma's basement, come to find out. And we just said we were there to drop off a package. He said, he wasn't home. So the chat has gotten pretty bad. He's pretty obsessed with the girl seeing him actually jerk off. He's actually been on video chat with the decoy a couple times, sent various pictures of his penis, a whole video of him jerking off, which I had to watch. Unfortunately, just want to scold my eyes out now. And let's see, he says, you should listen to me moan while I jack off right now. I just don't want to get in trouble, so on and so forth. He's obsessed with the idea of her watching him jack off. The big thing, or probably the worst thing he said, where's that line? You know the one I'm looking for. The one where he said, I'm gonna have my nose in that ass or something.
All in that booty?
Yeah, where is that one? Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is my favorite line here. He says, my nose gonna be all up in your booty. Hey, bro, you're trying to brown nose a 15-year-old? That's just crazy, Darius. Oh my god. And speaking of, how shitty it is. Yeah, speaking of the girl listening to him moan, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can play a little something. Oh, 22 minutes? Yeah, it's definitely this. Oh, God.
You want the color ones? Either color is fine, honestly. Okay, I'll go with Nixon first.
I can't show it, but he is actually jacking off right now.
While I'm doing that?
Sounds kind of zesty.
A little bit.
Zesty.
I don't, but you like what you see? Yeah. Cool. You didn't have no homework?
He's got his dick in his hand and he just asked her how was school. Darius. Good God.
Beating his shit?
Just beating it down to listening to her day at school.
Now, Darius.
Jesus.
Hey, why'd you ghost me for like 2 days? What are you talking about? You didn't talk.
This motherfucker be on. He be on bullshit too.
No, I don't even remember.
What's your body remember? Bro, you know damn well we gave you the address and you ghosted us for like a week.
Yeah, twice.
I want to hear where he starts moaning.
That's fine. I like action and crime movies.
This motherfucker beating his dick talking about action and crime movies.
You like?
He's an addict. He's gonna be a porn addict. There's no way.
Oh, this is crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll definitely find something to watch together. It's gonna get great having you in my arms. That's it.
Bro, she got him poking his belly button on video chat, trying to see how far he can put his finger in his belly button. He's like, she said it can go deeper than that. He's like, shit, okay, I tried.
It just looks like it can.
Yeah, it looks like it can, Darius. It looks like a fucking endless abyss. God, good lord, you're so fucking fat. His belly button looks like the abyss from the movie 300. It looks so deep.
That's the well he got kicked into.
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
That's where he starts moaning, I think. Bro, he jacking this shit fast now. Then just back to casual conversation.
After just busting a nut.
Okay, now that we got to hear Darius moan, finally we can move on with our day. Gladly. So yeah, I'm gonna be going up to the door and saying I have a package for him, and then slowly going into what we have here within the messages, saying I'm a really a family friend and have to talk to him about this stuff. In the next couple minutes, he's planning to do a video chat with our decoy. So he's probably going to be on video chat with her while as we're pulling up there. So, I don't think he'll be able to deny anything. And we for sure know that now he's going to be home. It's going to be absolutely hilarious to see Darius come up to the door while he's on the phone with a 15-year-old girl. Let's just see how this goes. Because she's about to call him. Would you watch me jack off again? He just said it like 2 minutes ago.
Today?
Oh, today, yeah. Oh, she's about to call him.
So he can't even say he blocked her then?
No. Okay, we are pulling up to the address right now. Decoy has not responded, but I'm pretty sure she is on the phone with him. I just got a package here.
Yes?
How you doing, ma'am? I have just a package here for signing for a Darius Hodge, it looks like.
It's my grandson.
Okay, would he be available to sign? Okay. How you doing, Darius?
Yeah.
How's it going? So my name's Doyle. I actually just had to talk to you just about some messages to Emily. So I'm just a friend of the family.
What?
I'm just a friend of the family. They sent me over here to talk to you about just the messages. Would I be able to just have a conversation with you on the porch about it? Because, they were pretty, as you can imagine, they were pretty enraged about just the contents of the messages and whatnot.
Yeah, I got you.
And they were considering going to the police themselves. But they told me to come and just have a word with you and see about it. So, do you have a couple minutes? I really don't want to escalate it to the police or anything. I'd rather just talk to you man to man about it. You know what I mean? I'm best friends with your dad, so do you think maybe...
Can we do this another time?
Well,
Just so I can leave out.
were you busy?
Yeah, can we move on?
Because I do know that you were just on video chat with her.
Oh.
Right, Emily?
Okay.
Right, and I have seen the things that you've been showing on video as well. It's a really serious matter, Darius. Do you think we can just talk about it? Because I really don't want to get police involved if we don't have to go there. I'd rather just hash it out here. And
What do you want?
well, the main concern was it looked like you were gonna try to meet her. You know what I mean? It looks like you planned to a couple times. She did give you the address. Yeah, I understand. So I understand you stopped, but you did keep talking to her. You know what I mean? And you were just on video chat with her as a thing. So do you think we could just have a conversation about it? Because I have everything here, and right now I'm prepared to drop everything off to the police if we can't have a conversation about it. You know what I mean? Just what you were saying to her, and I just need to make sure that, I don't know, if you're going to keep talking to her, what the plan is, because you're done. Okay, because are you currently on video chat with her still?
No.
Did you hang up the call?
No, yeah, everything's okay.
Okay, understood. I just need to make sure that the things that need to happen, and I also don't want your grandmother to overhear what we're talking about. I want to keep it just strictly between you and me, Do you think we could just step out for a second so she doesn't get suspicious of anything?
It's going on, man.
No, I hear you.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know, do you want to maybe just put a jacket on or something? Because the last thing I want to do is go to the police station, you know what I mean? Because I'm honestly, who does that help? All that does is, just the government, benefits from that. You know what I mean? Because it's, it's some pretty bad stuff. You were sending her, pictures of your penis. You got a couple videos of you, actually, jacking off, that sort of thing. So I just wanted to have a conversation with you about it, just as a friend of the family. Okay. Well, dear, here's the thing. Right now, I'm gonna be real. You're not being a man with me. You know what I mean? You're hiding. It's like you're hiding behind a door. I just need to know, like, man to man, that you're actually not gonna contact her anymore, and I need to hear it from you and look you in the eyes and really know that. You know what I mean? It's very concerning to me. She's like my niece, pretty much. So, Darius, do you think you could just step up for a second, just talk to me about this? Here's a couple of chairs here. Could we sit in the chairs? But the thing is, right now, Darius, with the way you're being very, very evasive. That's the thing. I just don't know if I can really believe it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, do you think there's any way we can just come out, just on the porch and just talk it out? I mean, I'm not gonna try to try anything or anything, man. I'm just me as I am, Like you don't gotta. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I can really take your word on it though, Darius. Have you ever been caught up with anything like this before? Okay. So is your first time chatting with anyone underage? Okay. And at one point, you did say you wanted to put your nose in her booty. That was pretty bad though. You know what I mean? So. Well, dear, what am I supposed to tell the dad? That you hid behind, a door the whole time and you didn't give me a straight answer as a man? Well, Darius, it's not alright. He's going to want me to go to the police now. He told me specifically, you shake that man's hand, make sure he looks you in the eye, and make sure he's not going to talk to my daughter anymore. That's what he told me. Well, the thing is, Darius, it's really not. It's a legal matter at this point. Like I said, I've seen what can happen in this situation. You would rather me just call the police? No. Okay, Darius, you're not leaving me with a lot of options here. Yeah, I just really need to talk to you. I would like to talk to you face to face. Because the thing is, Darius, I know you're with your grandma. If cops come, you don't want cops coming here, I imagine, right? It's going to scare the dickens out of her. You know what I mean? But I just wanted you to have a conversation with me out here, and if we can't do that, then, that's just what we're going to have to do. Oh, Darius, I'm going to have to let the police know about this. Well, I will, Darius. I mean, you talk about, you say you got a big black dick, and you sent her this. I mean, that's something you sent her. Darius, she's 15. Does a 15-year-old girl really need to see? On the video chat, I see that you're talking a pretty big game as well. I mean, you did a whole session where you're jerking off her on video. Now, Darius, does a 15-year-old girl really need to see that, bro? So, well, help me understand. What was the thinking? I'm just a friend of the family, like I said, but I was going to go to the police if we didn't have just a formal man-to-man conversation. You know what I mean? I will leave it alone. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can, take your word for it, Darius. Darius, okay. Well, Okay, well, if you shut the door, I'm just gonna call the cops, and they're probably gonna come here. I didn't want to do that. You want cops here? That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Well, Darius, I just wanna... Darius. What a bitch. Couldn't even come out and have a conversation. Yeah, so, is that so much to ask? Darius is a bitch. I'm waiting for the cops to get here. Well, time to air it out to the neighbors. Oh, they're already here. That was fast. Wow.
Darius, this is your own fault.
I told him there's gonna be cops here.
I don't want that.
Hello. Good evening.
How you doing, officer?
So, just wanted to let you know that I do have a valid Michigan CPL and here.
They're peeking out the blinds there. So yeah, I can let you know here. So, we run an organization where we catch online predators for the last couple months. This individual in this house, Darius Lee Hodges, has been having a sexual conversation with who he thinks to be a 15-year-old female. He sent various messages, multiple videos and pictures of his penis, including stuff of him jacking off. He's done this on video chat with this girl as well. And I was just here at the doorstep having a brief conversation with him. He didn't want to come out. He's pretty evasive about everything. He basically just said, "Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to talk to her anymore." And then he shut the door, and basically then we called you guys, and we just wanted to just turn over all our evidence to you, hopefully get a report documented, and yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. How you doing, sir? Tell this guy what's going on. Yeah. How you doing? Oh, she's okay, but her son is actually a pedophile. Just so you know, he's been chatting with my niece, who's 15. Yeah, he lives in the basement here. He's been talking to my buddy's daughter, which is my niece. Yeah, she's 15, so just had to have a conversation with him here about it, and we're just turning everything over to law enforcement. So if you got kids, be careful. Dad? Oh, there he is. Oh, now he's out. Yeah, that's Darius. That'd be Darius.
Come outside.
Yeah.
They can't arrest him if he don't come outside.
All I wanted was to have a conversation, Darius. Literally all I wanted.
So this phone goes on evidence. Here you go, fine. We're gonna dump this phone and it's gonna go on evidence.
I guess we're in the good part of Detroit. I guess we're in the good part of Detroit.
No, this is the bad part.
This is the bad part? Oh. We were in the bad part last time. We didn't get a response. They're like, we're not sending anyone. I think it was the east side. Somewhere.
He's out probably.
Okay. We just got to let Grams know now.
Oh, I'm sure she knows. Guarantee he's out.
She's speaking. Hey, ma'am. I can tell you what's going on if you want to know. Nope, she doesn't want to come out. Nope, she's staying in. Oh, there she is. Hi, ma'am. Hi, I just wanted to just relay the information to you. Sure. No problem. Yeah, I just wanted to relay the information to you. So Darius has been chatting online with who he thought was a 15-year-old girl. He's talking very sexually and sent graphic images and whatnot, and he's just been arrested for that. So.
What can I do?
Well, right now, ma'am, I don't think there's much you can do. It's within the hands of the within hands of law enforcement right now.
You can come on in.
Oh no, I don't need to come in.
Yeah.
I was just letting you know. Yeah, he's in the back of the police car right over there.
Well, I called his mother. His mother worked at the post office in Redbridge.
And I'm sure this is probably very shocking to you.
What can I do?
Oh, well, there's nothing you need to do. I'm just simply letting you know kind of what's going on.
I'll be doing looking to the post office.
That is not up to me to decide. That would be probably a question for these officers here, and perhaps the sergeant when he gets here.
Could I get a card or whatever and give it to his mother when she get over here or whatever? Do she have a number that I could...
Well, I'm sure the police will be able to provide that to you. So.
Give it to me or
yeah.
Give it to me.
Oh.
Grandmama. I
Okay.
can't remember my name.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Understood, man.
But
Understood.
I tell him I'm an ex-Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
This is
ma'am.
my rifle. This is my gun. I use it for practice. I use
Okay.
it for fun. I went to school with the late Otis Redding, sitting on the dock of the bay. I'm from Macon, Georgia.
Okay, man. Hey, I'm not messing with you. I'm scared. You got me scared already. I wish you would have put that same fear into Darius before you did what he did, but
Darius has been really quiet. He's here with me, taking care of me.
Okay.
I can stay in my house. My husband
that's good.
here.
Got it. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I don't want to go over there with her or whatever.
Yeah.
Because she ain't dealing with a full dick. Neither.
Okay. Now, is his mom on the way here, or she's coming
live in
here?
Renton. She on the way over.
She's coming here right now. Okay. So we'll talk to her too when she gets here, probably.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
You all gonna be sitting out there?
Yeah, we'll be out here for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. And
Thank you,
sorry
sir.
for the bad news.
It is bad.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of quiet. But
Right.
you have to be careful.
You sure do.
But he ain't
Sure
never
do.
had no trouble or nothing like that.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Oh, so you might be
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
She's a character. How you doing, ma'am?
You might.
Hi. I'm Skeet Hansen, the Predatorial Investigation Unit. Darius would be your son.
Yeah, what's going on?
Okay, so he
I
was.
don't want to be on TV.
Oh, it's not for TV. It's just
Okay.
for the police.
Uh-huh.
He was having a sexually charged conversation with a 15-year-old female.
Did he know he was 15?
100% the whole time. He was having video chats with her, exposing himself on video chats.
Okay. I'm done.
I don't blame you, man. Understood, ma'am. Do what you gotta do. She's with. He's in the back of the police car over there right now. Oh, she's standing on business. Yeah, we have all those recorded as well. They're not there, but they are in. I have a Google Drive link with like about four video chats.
Like an actual listener, or just what he thought?
No. What do you thought to me? It's our adult decoy. Yeah, I'm not trying to catch one of those charges. She did. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so he's just, he's in the back of the car right now, right over there, and understood. They're sorting it out. They're moving it up to the sergeant. I think he's going to make the final decision. Right now, is he facing any charges currently or potentially? Right. So they're trying to figure it out right now. But
he was having sex video.
A video chat with her, exposing himself on a video chat.
And he knew. She said she was 15.
100%. I actually have that part right here where she says, right there, she says, I'm 15, right there. He did also say later that he didn't want to get in trouble. Talks about that in the chat.
He didn't touch the girl like that.
No, he didn't actually meet her. It's more just, he was more so just
Wow, this is like To Catch a Predator.
accosting her online. Something of the sort.
Yeah, no.
He was more so. Okay, maybe. Yeah, so he was more accosting her online, sending pictures of himself, videos, all from it looks like the basement here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. It's gonna go down tonight.
That's what it seems like. Yeah, he's doing all this from your mother's house. It's very sad to see. Yeah. Understood. Okay. I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. You do what you gotta do. No problem, ma'am.
You guys.
No, it's our adult decoy. She's been having the chat with him the whole time.
Dumbass person is that?
Seems to be concerned that it's not an actual. Yeah, they might. Oh, see what we got here. Okay, ma'am, drive safe. Gotta get your money now.
Yeah, right there. This right here.
No, that's right. Wait, what's stupid? I'm sorry, what don't you play, ma'am? What don't you play? We weren't trying to offend you or anything. I was coming to talk to him about it. I was coming to talk to him about it.
And what happened?
He didn't want to have a conversation about it,
He
really.
knew he was wrong.
He knew he was wrong,
He
yeah.
never do no mess like that.
No. The whole time, he knew. So. No problem, ma'am. What do you think was going through Darius' mind right now? He's gotta be shitting himself. I'm so fucked. Gotta be shitting himself. They came and cuffed him real quick. I was really surprised that Detroit was on it. All right, well, that's the story of Darius Hodge, 36 years old, right over there in the back of that police car. Seems like Detroit PD is taking it very seriously, which is surprising because we are in Wayne County right now, where Kim Worthy is still the prosecutor. So we'll see if this ultimately ends up going anywhere. But either way, the officers did their due diligence and immediately cuffed Darius, and they're not playing around with him. Grandma and his mom stood on business. Talk about real fucking G's. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't playing with his ass. Especially Graham. She did the whole, salute thing. She's a Marine, and she was definitely saying that business. I'm surprised she didn't whoop his ass. If he didn't get arrested, she probably would have whooped his ass. So, it's actually good that the police came. They saved him from an ass whooping, I think. Can you imagine that? If Mom came up here and Darius wasn't in the cop car?
And they both just jumped.
Oh, she would have smacked him. Anyway, that is all we're going to be able to do with Darius. It's now within the hands of the law. And, not much else to say. But that's it. We got more predators to get. So let's get caffeinated and get on the road, boys and girls.
Oh, he posted it on YouTube. And he actually blurred her face. I don't even be watching the YouTube one, because no comebacks, it's fake. Because if it was real, we wouldn't even need to say that, because they ain't coming back. Damn, there's some videos on here, boy. Oh, shit. It's on beats. Say it's on beats. I'm gonna see.
Singer David and his legal team were back in Los Angeles court today, along with a team of LA prosecutors, and our on-the-ground reporter, Dina Dahl, was inside. There are no cameras. She is our eyes and our ears. We're going to talk about what was discussed in court and what authorities said they allegedly found on David's devices, and I will tell you right now, shocking. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Look, before we even go any further, I gotta tell you about this Law and Crime builder, okay? Roblox. Roblox is under fire for allegedly not taking adequate safety measures to protect children on its platform. That's right, the popular virtual universe has millions of users who are minors, and yet players can apparently customize their avatars to hide their age and gender. Now, this is a feature that may also be available to predators with bad intentions. Look, you might not even realize the potential dangers that Roblox can pose for your child, but if your child was sexually abused or assaulted or groomed by someone they met on Roblox, you may qualify for potential compensation. Look, children, they may not know better, right? But the argument is Roblox should, and our legal sponsors are seeking justice for the families that were affected by this alleged gross negligence. So visit gamingadvocates.com to start your free confidential case evaluation. Okay, so we have another court appearance in the David case. By the way, on the 1-year anniversary of when prosecutors say, when they claim he killed 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And by the way, we expect it today to be a preliminary hearing where the court will hear evidence if there's enough probable cause that these alleged crimes were committed to move forward with the case. It's a legal barrier, lower standard, low bar, but you have to show that there is sufficient probable cause that he committed these crimes, and I'll talk about which ones he's charged with, to move this case to the next stage. Here's the thing. Was it a preliminary hearing today? No, it turns out, even though a preliminary hearing was on the court calendar, this was more of a status conference. It's a check-in regarding next steps in the case. Now, if you thought that this was going to be a 2-minute hearing and that was it, not the case. No. We are going to get into, specifically, what authorities claim they found on David's devices. I wonder if this is a whole new game here. I wonder if now we're talking potential federal charges, if those allegations are true. I'll get to that. But before we even get into what happened today, I just got to give you some context about this, okay? So we have talked about this before. Remember, when I'm mentioning a preliminary hearing, which I understand has now been scheduled for a later date, this goes back to the idea of the grand jury. We know that there were reports that a grand jury was impaneled to hear evidence in the case of this 21-year-old singer, but there was no grand jury indictment, right? There was no formal charges. No, instead, at the beginning of this week, the Los Angeles County District Attorney, Nathan Hochman, his office, filed first-degree murder, continuous sexual abuse of a child under 14, and unlawful mutilation of human remains charges against David in connection with the death of Celeste. Remember, her decomposed and dismembered body was reportedly found September 8, 2025, in the trunk of a car allegedly registered to David, real name David Anthony Burke. And he's also facing special circumstances allegations, right? Lying in wait, killing for financial gain, killing of a witness, using a sharp instrument, all with respect to the murder charge. And this is significant because this can carry heavier penalties if he's convicted of the murder charge. We're talking life in prison without the possibility of parole. We're talking the death penalty, even though there is a moratorium on executions in California. But this is why it's so significant, why the prosecution believes they have evidence to prove that. And the main idea here is essentially that David allegedly killed Celeste because she was going to expose him potentially about their illegal underage sexual relationship. I think that's the fair argument. And that this was going to affect his career, which was on the rise. Remember, he was on tour when all of this happened. Now, as we learned yesterday, when the autopsy report was released, that Celeste's official cause of death was multiple penetrating injuries, and her manner of death was listed as homicide. We did a whole sidebar yesterday with forensics examiner Dr. Mary Jimbelik. It's up on YouTube right now, up on our Long Crime YouTube. You can watch the whole thing. Oh, and by the way, the full autopsy report, if you want to go through the details, if you want to see it for yourself, it's up on our app, Law and Crime Plus, as well, if you want to check it out. I actually think it's significant that we're putting these case files on the app because, look, unfortunately in today's day and age, there's a lot of misinformation. There are a lot of AI tools someone can use to make fake reports or fake information. This is the official released autopsy report. It's up on Law and Crime Plus, so you can check it out there. But bottom line, David was charged by the DA's office, but in order for this to move forward, in order for this to go to a trial, there has to be a legal determination that there is sufficient probable cause that David committed these crimes to move forward with this case. Again, lower standard, and if it's not by a grand jury, then it needs to be by a judge at a preliminary hearing. And by the way, preliminary hearing is a little bit different than a grand jury because grand jury proceedings are secret. The defense doesn't have an opportunity to challenge that evidence. Preliminary hearing in court, in front of a judge, defense there. They get an opportunity to fight back against this. But anyway, brings us to today. This courthouse in downtown LA. By the way, just talking about a preliminary hearing for a second, David's attorneys, his defense attorneys, pushed for a preliminary hearing immediately. They have said that he didn't commit this murder. They have said that he was not the cause of her death. But what happened today? Now look, there were no cameras in the courtroom. The good news, we have our own eyes and ears, okay? We have our own eyes and ears. Attorney and legal analyst Dina Dahl was in that courtroom. So good to see you, Dina. Thanks for taking the time. First of all, I need you to clarify what this hearing was, because I think a lot of us thought this was going to be the preliminary hearing. We thought that was on the calendar. That was not the case, even though they did talk about when the preliminary hearing is going to be scheduled, right?
Absolutely. It was calendared as a preliminary hearing, but the judge at the outset said, I'm sure that's not actually going to start today. Let's talk about it. And that's exactly what they did, scheduling it, and most importantly, talking about the discovery, the transferring of what seems to be a mountain of evidence from the prosecution to the defense and the logistics of how that's going to happen.
And I want to get into that because quite the headline, what was allegedly found on either David's phone or his devices, which we'll get to. But the preliminary hearing is scheduled for next week, right? And is this because there's just, like you said, there's so much evidence to go through, there's so much data to go through?
Well, this is significant. They have not waived their right to a speedy preliminary hearing. The very last day it could be under law was May 4th. But the judge said, I don't like to schedule it that last day because there could be unexpected circumstances just for the court system in general. So they have scheduled it for May 1st, but significantly, they will all be back in front of the judge the afternoon of April 29th in order for the defense to determine whether or not the prosecution has handed over enough evidence where they think they can properly defend their client at the hearing. The judge making a point that although statutory law requires the prosecution to hand over everything prior to trial, they are not required to do that for a preliminary hearing. They just have to hand over sufficient evidence that is most favorable to the defendant in order to prove probable cause. So that afternoon of April 29th, the defense will determine if they think they have enough evidence to continue with this speedy preliminary hearing.
Dina, let me ask you this. The autopsy report that came out yesterday, is that a reason why we didn't have a preliminary hearing today? Did they talk about that? Because there's a lot in that report. That's the official cause of death. We know the defense has said that David is not the cause of death. Did that come up today?
That did not come up. As they really spoke about the fact that they have a wide range of evidence that the defense has not getting. Specifically, they actually highlighted the fact that they have this significant amount of child pornography on his iPhone, but they did not get into the specifics of the medical examiner's report.
Okay, so talk to me about the big bombshell. Apparently they found what, or allegedly found what, on David's devices?
So she said the words, the prosecution said, a significant amount of child pornography. And she raised this saying it is going to be different. You cannot hand over that type of evidence to the defense as you would the rest of the evidence. The defense has to instead have somebody, a counsel or an expert, go to the county and actually look at a determined computer to look at this because of the sensitive nature of that evidence. The prosecution also highlighting the amount of this evidence and evidence on the data and the cell phone in general because of the difficulty and how long it takes to hand and transfer over this kind of amount of evidence.
Okay, put your legal cap on. Are we talking potential federal charge? You and I both know that if someone is caught with allegedly child sexual abuse material on their devices, that could be federal charges.
That's a really great point, and it's very possible federal charges may come. At this point, though, it definitely is relevant and probative to one of the three charges. There are three charges against him: murder, continuous child sex abuse, and mutilation of a corpse. So this specific child pornography evidence is definitely going to be used by prosecution for that continuous child sex abuse. But whether or not the federal prosecutors decide to add charges, we will wait and see.
Just want to clarify, any idea who was portrayed in these, this footage, these videos, this data on his phone? Is it Celeste? Is it someone else? Did prosecutors acknowledge that? And let me be clear, allegedly on his phone. Did they say the identity of this person or persons?
They did not say the identity, but even that specific phrase, the press, there was a ton of press in the courtroom. Everybody had their laptops out, taking notes, and you just heard the chatter of the typing. Just the phrase significant amount of child pornography was enough to raise flags about what may become in this trial.
What about, I read there was something about a wiretap and search warrants?
Exactly. They said that there was a significant amount of evidence collected in a wiretap. There was also 3 different investigative grand juries, one convened in November, one in December, and one in February. The prosecution really trying to convey to the judge how much evidence they have and the difficulty of it to be able to be transferred to the defense that quickly. They did say, however, that they plan on handing the defense tomorrow arrest records, photographic evidence, chemical evidence reports, and DNA evidence reports.
Wait a second. Let's just take a step back here. We were debating whether or not there was a grand jury that was going to be investigating this case, right? Locking in witness testimony, gathering evidence, that they didn't have the power to indict. That was one thing. Now we're learning there were multiple grand juries that were all in this investigative function. Not one of them had the power to indict.
That's what came out today. The prosecution said specifically investigative grand juries without the power to indict. And they said it was up to the defense to request that these records be unsealed.
And the latest grand jury was what, February?
That's what they said. February was the latest one.
What was the vibe in that courtroom? Let's start here. What did David look like?
So when David came in, he was in his orange jumpsuit. He sat down. His attorney, Blair Book, immediately put her hand on his shoulder. Every time she conferred with her client, she in fact put her hand on his shoulder. He vigorously nodded every time the judge referred to him. If he asked her a question, he answered in the affirmative. At the very end, when she was explaining the process of how he's going to be brought back to the hearing and how he may have to wait but make sure he's on time, he folded his hands in a prayer position. But otherwise, he was just quietly listening to the proceedings and listening to his lawyers speak on his behalf.
And what about for the prosecution? Who was there?
The prosecution, they had their attorneys. Interestingly, there were two young girls.
I don't understand why they make a case so big to not show the fucking court. That's what we want to see. Like, shit crazy.
Girls sitting next to the investigators. They were not referenced. They were not conferred with. We know that the Hernandez family said in advance they did not plan on attending the hearing, so it's unclear who those girls were.
I just want to be clear about something. There have been rumors.
And him having CP is, I don't know why people acting like it's so alarming when he's messing with her and she was 14. Like, that's child porn. CP, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know why that's so surprising.
There has been speculation that David has allegedly, hasn't been charged, but allegedly maybe been involved with other minors. Is there anything to indicate that those, and I want to make sure your terminology is correct, you're saying they were children, they're not women, they appear to be children, were there? Is that somehow connected to other people that might allegedly be in David's orbit?
You do wonder, they looked, I mean, of course I did not have their identification, but they looked young. I would say in that range of what Celeste was, 13, 14, 15. Definitely they looked less than 18.
And so was there anybody there for Celeste's side, as far as you can tell?
I could not tell if there was, and there was an announcement by the family that they were not planning on coming today.
What about anybody there in support of David?
It's always unclear because this was a hearing that so many people wanted to attend. Every single seat was taken. There were people behind the defense table that did not look like press. They did not have the press credentials. They didn't have their laptop and typing. But whether or not they were members of the public or supporters of David is unclear.
Mm-hmm. And you're saying it was packed. There was a lot of media. Is this one of those cases where you think it's getting a lot of attention just from people online, streamers? Like, I understand there was even a long line to get in to court today.
Absolutely. This, here we're in Los Angeles. It's no stranger to high-profile cases, and the press showed up. There was a line to get in. Literally every single seat in that courtroom was taken. The press cameras were lined up outside waiting for a press conference. That never happened. The prosecution decided not to speak. The defense decided not to speak. But this is going to be heavily watched. There was actually, at the very end of the hearing, a representative from the news organization, asking the judge to reconsider her denial of allowing cameras in the courtroom, reiterating that the judges here seem to have kind of learned the lesson after the OJ case to not allow cameras, and that after so many years, perhaps the OJ case, afraid of letting in cameras, needs to go away, and saying how the public pays for this building and should allow cameras in, but the judge denied it. There will not be cameras allowed in this next hearing or if a trial moves forward.
Wow, no
I ain't never seen nobody
hearing.
record
I personally think that's a
the
mistake,
same
particularly in a case like this, since there's so much speculation, so much rumors. This is a front row to seeing what the evidence is, what evidence the prosecution believes they have. Do they have sufficient probable cause to support these charges? I think that this is one of those cases where the public has a right to view and should view what the evidence is. Which, by the way, let me go back to you, Dean, on this. This is both a legal question for you and a reporter question. I have been curious after I heard Nathan Hochman the other day. What is the evidence they have to prove lying in wait? That he allegedly killed Celeste because she was a witness to a case or an investigation, that he allegedly killed her for financial gain. The basic idea here is she was going to allegedly expose him for this illegal sexual relationship, right? Did you get any sense today about what that evidence will be?
No, and I'm glad you brought that point, because to me that is, in a way, a very strange motive. Because here the prosecution is alleging that he killed her in order to cover up the crime of his child's sex abuse. But yet he kept the body in his car for months, so he did a very bad job of then disposing of the evidence, you would say. The prosecution needs to explain something like that. But what we did here today is, in this digital age, there is a mountain of digital evidence. Obviously, with 3 grand juries, they have quite a bit of witness testimony. They have the wiretap evidence, which we didn't know about that. And it appears they have DNA, chemical, sure, video surveillance. But that theory of the case strikes me as very strange as an attorney, and perhaps the prosecution has an explanation. I mean, the prosecution said today that, quote, we're ready to go to trial. They would be happy for the defense to waive their right to a speedy trial, but they do have to explain that contradiction in the motive and the lack of disposing of the evidence.
Let me follow up on something. We don't know for sure that her dismembered, decomposed body was in the car from April to September, right? Did you learn something different?
No, we do not. It's more of that. You and I talk about a lot of true crime cases. If the idea is that somebody is trying to cover up another crime and goes to such lengths as to commit murder, you would think they would do a better job of disposing of the evidence in the murder crime.
Let me ask you this. Anything about potential cooperating witnesses? Did any specific names come up? You talk about the connective tissue. There have always been a lot of players that have come up in this case, allegations about who might have testified in front of a grand jury or a hearing. Did you hear any name, any potential cooperating witness?
We heard no names whatsoever, and in fact the prosecution did not give a glimmer as to what happened in that grand jury, saying this is secret, it can only be unsealed by a motion from the defense.
Okay, interesting for a status conference here. I'm very curious to see what happens with the preliminary hearing. Before I let you go, any idea of where the defense is going? When they say he's not the cause of death, do they have an idea that they're going to be introducing their own forensic expert, or they're going to be casting doubt on that? Perhaps she didn't die from multiple penetrating injuries, that it was caused by something else, or is this too early?
It was too early. They really were focusing on basically telling the judge they didn't have enough evidence, that their defendant, because he was waiving his right to a speedy preliminary trial, had a right to receive some evidence, and they really hadn't received enough from the prosecution. That was really what they were asking for the judge. The judge being sympathetic, the prosecution saying they're planning on cooperating. They're going to meet at the end of April 29th, determine if they have enough. If the preliminary hearing goes forward, prosecution says they expect it to last about 4 to 5 days.
Okay, interesting. All right. We shall see. Dina Dahl, thank you for coming in. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for covering for us.
Thanks for having me.
And that's all we have for you right now here on Sidebar, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, please subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also check us out on NBC's Peacock as well. If you want to follow me, X, Instagram, my news.
Where is the person with the gun? He took up with a blue stripe to 300. Where's the key, please? My homie's laying on the ground on 27th and 3rd right now. We're about to do a hospital. I'm stuck in blood. No, you don't rush to the hospital. Wait for them to arrive. We're already in the car. Who has the gun? Sanusi Dan. What is your name? My name's Caleb Brown. Hey, stop! You're only one person with a gun? Two. What's Brandon's last name? Brandon Overstreet. I need an ambulance and a police officer. Somebody's been shot in the head. What is his name? Paris. Go inside, honey, because I can't leave this house. She's an unresponsive. Paris. Come on, buddy. No. I'm not breathing. Do you know how to do CPR? Ma'am?
People that did this gone?
Yes, they come off that way.
Hey, keep doing CPR. You're doing good.
Come on, Paris, wake up, buddy.
What's his name?
Paris Allen.
It's going to be Paris Allen is the victim. He's currently unconscious doing CPR.
Come on, Paris, wake up, buddy. Ma'am, is there someone with you? There is. Okay, I'll let you go then. Thank you.
Alright, I'll have you move over to the side. I'm going to start CPR. Unless you're CPR trained.
I am.
You are? You
Yeah.
feel comfortable
Yes.
continuing? Alright, continue if you want to. Do a little deeper compressions, please.
My Paris. My Paris. My Paris. My Paris. My Paris. Come on, Paris, buddy. Don't go out on me like this yet, bud. Paris, come on, bud.
46 to a 20, 1072, most likely. She's CPR certified, so I'm just gonna let her keep going. They saw a car taken off that way. Family?
Dave, do we have any other witnesses we gotta talk to? We need to see if there's shell casings. Fire's saying they heard there's 2 victims. Who else do we need to talk to? This guy. All right, man. I know this is hard, man. You gotta tell me what you know, okay?
Does he know what it's doing?
You gotta talk to me.
Who's right there?
Where was the...
Did they shoot out of the vehicle? Yeah, they shot out the car.
Did they shoot from the driver's side?
The driver.
Can you tell me what the driver looked like?
Black male. He had like a t-shirt on, I think.
What color?
I don't know.
Can you go over there, Dan? There's shell casings and just stand by it?
It was 2 black males.
So did the front passenger shoot?
The driver shot.
Okay.
I seen the gun point out of the car.
So there was only 2 black males. That's
Yes.
it. Have you ever seen these guys before?
Yes. I think this is Brandon and Sanusi.
So which house were you staying in here?
Over there, his house.
Whose house?
Paris.
At Paris's house?
No.
How did Paris get here?
Oh, no.
So you were with Paris when this happened?
Yes.
Why were you guys walking up here? Did you know they were coming here?
They had beef and
They had beef?
It was like walking up, like saying what's up, and he just started shooting.
So you said that you knew they were coming here. How did you guys know? How were you communicating with them?
A friend told him that they were spinning the block.
A friend? Who was that?
Jackson.
Jackson Morales?
Notably, the officer appears to know Jackson's last name without this suspect mentioning it. This is almost certainly due to Jackson's criminal reputation. At 20 years old, he has convictions for second-degree aiding and abetting burglary, disorderly conduct, first-degree aggravated robbery, and threats of violence.
How did he tell you that?
He was on his phone. He was here, too.
He was here. Did he see anything?
Yeah, we were all here.
Where did Jackson go?
They spun off.
Jackson was in a vehicle?
Yeah, they took off.
So he was in a different vehicle, not with those guys. So when Jackson told you that they were coming, were you going to try to fight these dudes, or what was the intent of you guys coming down here?
No, we was walking down and, I don't know, saying what's up, and
knowing you have beef?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see the handgun?
Yeah, definitely seen that.
What color was it?
It was gray.
Are you good being here, dude?
I don't know.
So you got a good look at the vehicle, right, McGeezy?
Yeah.
What is it? Do you know the make?
No, I don't know.
Have you seen that vehicle before?
Yeah, a lot of times.
A lot of times. How do you know that vehicle?
Brandon and Sanusi.
You've seen those two in it before?
At this time, officers are unaware that the driver of the suspect vehicle, Sanusi Tamsir Bangura, enters a nearby convenience store just 27 minutes after the shooting. Still at large, just a couple minutes later he leaves the store. Notably, he appears to be holding his cell phone, which will later turn out to be a key piece of evidence.
How do you know Brandon and Sanusi?
I'm not really that acquainted with them.
Would you consider them friends?
No.
Those are the guys you got beef with? Is the beef with you or with Paris?
No.
Is this Jackson? Jackson Morales. He's been known to be
So
a
he
black
was-
PC. Was he in a black Acura?
Yeah.
Was he driving it?
Yeah.
Was it Caleb who got shot? There's somebody else that got shot at the hospital.
At this moment, officers move to arrest Jackson Morales. Jackson is currently at the hospital, having just transported Caleb Reinald Nemec, who has sustained a gunshot wound. Caleb was shot during the incident and was one of the individuals who called 911 from the beginning of the video. Although he is not one of the shooters, Jackson's involvement in this criminal nexus makes him an immediate person of interest, leading to his detainment pending investigation. Jackson and Caleb drove to the hospital with the final witness and victim, Ojima O.G. Curry. Unbeknownst to officers, O.G. drove away from the hospital with the black Acura, his whereabouts unknown at the time. So far, officers have a general idea of what happened, but are not yet aware footage of the incident exists, footage that will later be presented during multiple jury trials.
Why am I being... This is just... We're going to explain it. Just listen. We have at least one, maybe two people that were shot. Okay? So you are being detained so we can make sure you don't have a weapon on you.
I know,
okay?
but can you quit holding me like that though? You scaring me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And then we'll take the handcuffs off and we'll have a conversation, all right? You know why you're being detained.
I know who brought that nigga that shot to the hospital, bro. What the That's my brother, bro.
Okay,
I mean, up, gang.
Okay, I need you to just calm down.
No, y'all acting like I'm the criminal here, bro. My brother just got shot, bro.
We have rear court.
Look, I'm listening. I get that, but you don't need to come up and be rough with me, bro. I'm just here trying to save my homie's life, dog.
We don't know you. We don't know your involvement, and we don't know if you have a weapon on you. Okay. We're trying to keep everybody safe in here, okay?
Fine.
So, this thing right here.
My knife?
Right.
My knife, yeah.
Right, that's all.
So,
I think you know as well as I do. People that carry these things sometimes have guns in them.
I get that, but that's kind of stereotypical and racist, too.
It has nothing to do with color.
That's your first, bro. Would you stop being a to me, please? My homie just got shot, bro.
Exactly, and that's exactly why we make these assumptions.
Right, because I shot my own homie, right?
You just came from a shooting. I told you there may be one or two people that have been shot.
Yeah, I know. My other homie's dead too, bro. On the road in Lincoln Park, bro.
You have a spot we can go to talk to him?
My homie just got killed in front of my face, bro. Sorry, bro.
To recap the narrative, two suspects, Brandon and Sanusi, are accused of firing at a group of 5 individuals: Jackson, McGeezy, Paris, Caleb, and Ojima. Paris and Caleb were the only 2 struck by gunfire. Paris was struck in the head, and Caleb through his hips. Immediately after the shooting, Brandon and Sanusi fled. Then Jackson, Ojima, and Caleb jumped in a black Acura to get Caleb to the hospital. McGeezy stayed on the scene with Paris, who appears deceased. Currently, officers do not know suspects Sanusi and Brandon's whereabouts.
So it was you and Paris that walked out of this house here?
Yeah, it was Paris. My brother.
What's your brother's name?
Ogama.
Where's Ogama?
Although McGeezy is right to think his brother Ojima, or OG, is at the hospital with Caleb, officers are not actually aware of OG's location. He appears to have taken Jackson's black Acura and left the hospital. They are only questioning McGeezy and Jackson at this time. Simultaneously, another drive-by shooting happens a little over a mile away from the original scene at Sanusi and Brandon's residence. Thankfully, nobody was injured in that second shooting. It won't take officers long to discover the shootings are related.
I'll tell you what went down. I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to do none of that. I'll tell you what kind of car they in. You can look for the car that did the shooting. I know how these streets work too. I'm not about to lose my life next.
And you know what? You probably know how the streets work way better than I do. I'm going to be honest with you. What kind of car did you come in? A black car. What kind is it? Why would I not? Well, I have it on the video anyways. I know it's a black car.
It's an Acura. You know what it is.
Is it an Acura?
I'm not going into detail. I don't need to, man.
Jackson is largely hesitant to give information to the police, but McGeezy is able to step up and help officers in their path to justice.
You were thinking they wanted to fight you guys?
He hopped out. He's like, you guys want to fight?
Who hopped out?
The one on the left.
He got out of a passenger seat?
Yeah, we walked up slowly and he hopped back in the car. It was like, what's up, you guys don't want to fight? And then...
So you guys were walking towards the car. Were they both in the car at that point?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Well, this point started shooting the driver.
Where were you guys when he was shooting?
He was right in front of the white car.
So you were in the street?
Yeah, I was at the back of the group.
Where was Paris? How many times did the driver shoot?
Like around 10.
Do you know what kind of gun it was?
It looked like a Glock. It was a gray black handgun.
Was he shooting at you at all?
No.
Who was he shooting at?
Pointed towards Caleb and Paris.
Did anyone from your group have a gun?
No.
Paris was shot. Did you stay with him?
When he pointed out the gun, I ducked. And I looked back on the sidewalk and he was just there.
You were laying there? Did you render aid to him or anything?
I didn't know how to.
Yeah. You get shot in the head. Yeah.
Do you want justice for your buddies? Or I want justice, bro. I want to die out here is what I want, bro. My homie been up here for 3 days from California for vacation, bro. He dead, bro. He ain't even in the streets numb, bro. I haven't been in your spot. I don't know the streets like you. I can also appreciate the fact that you haven't had a good relationship with police. There's a lot of people that haven't. But we are trying to help you out. We're trying to get justice for Caleb and your other buddy.
After officers reason with Jackson to give information, he shares his side of how the whole interaction began.
I'm looking for help. I understand. We was at the little church in Lincoln Park, right? I met up with my ex real quick.
What Jackson just shared is later confirmed via security footage. However, the following parts appear to happen once his and his ex's vehicle go just out of sight and largely rely on his spoken statement.
And then Sanusi and Brandon in a blue Chrysler 300 pulled up on me. Brandon was in the passenger. Sanusi was driving. Talking shit, get out with a fanny pack on. And Brandon gets out of the passenger seat, starts punching on my car and shit. I'm like, let's go down the block. We can fight. I was just trying to fight because my homies are down the block too. I'm not going to fight them one-on-one because they're not trying to get one-on-one. They're trying to jump me. Correct. So they follow me down there and shit. And we get out the car. Like, are we going to fight, right? They ain't had no guns. We walk up like, all right, let's box then, right? And then they're calling out the window, all right, you trying to box? I'm like, yeah, we're trying to box. You don't see us with no guns, right? We trying to box. And we get up to their car, and they're just talking shit and sitting there. They don't come out the car. So my homie punched in through the open window because he wouldn't get out, and they was trying to talk about they was trying to fight. So they pulled off and just started blowing shots. We all ducked and shit, like got on the ground, jumped, ran, and then we looked back, and my other homie had a bullet through his head. Did you see the gun? Well, no, I didn't see the gun. Again, you might not want to be honest with me, but honesty is what I really need in this.
Did you contact
At any point, did you guys have any guns? No, all I had on me was that knife y'all found. And I'm like, man, if y'all ain't trying to get out of the car and box me, y'all gonna follow me, I'll just pile your f***ing tiger. Did either one of them ever try to get out of the vehicle? Kind of like they both just sat there smiling.
After questioning McGeezy and Jackson, officers made their way to Sanusi and Brandon's residence, where reports indicate a drive-by shooting unloaded bullets into nearby buildings. Thankfully, no one was injured in this apparent retaliatory act. Luckily, officers are able to make contact with Sanusi, the suspected shooter from the initial incident.
Where's your vehicle at, man?
His parts? What do you mean?
The blue one? You had that cool car, right?
Anybody else in your house?
No, not right now. I came outside and my neighbors were talking about somebody drove past, cops was chasing them, whatever. Their house got hit. They said they were trying to shoot at me or something.
So you say your car is parked in
Yes, it's parked.
Just show us right there.
Okay.
Notably, Sanusi appears to be FaceTiming someone during his interaction with police. Officials do not yet know that the other suspect, Brandon, is on the other line. At this moment, Brandon is caught on surveillance video with peers at a Hollister store. Investigators will soon obtain this footage and question the peers to unravel the full story.
I don't know what's going on, but
What's inside your house?
nobody.
Downstairs neighbors, do you know if they're home?
I have no idea, but even if they were, they don't like cops and they wouldn't open the door.
What I want you to do is with my partner, we just want to sit in the squad car
Okay.
right now.
Alright, couple or what's going on? Okay.
We're trying to figure this out, alright?
We're all with them right now.
I know! Stop yelling that over the phone, I know.
You go by Sushi?
That's my name. It's easier to say than Sanusi.
You been home the whole time?
Yeah, we just went to Firestone to pick up his car. I went to go get a quick trip and I went home because my neighbor was like, looks like somebody tried to drive-by shoot saying they were shooting at me.
Why do you think they would be
I
shooting
have
at you?
no idea, but I think it's the same people that busted my front and back windshield. I filed a police report before. And they slashed my roommate's tire.
Is that recent?
We found it today.
Who are those people?
I honestly have no clue. I was told one of them goes by Black, but I don't know what the name that is. And it's like a black Acura, and I think I got the license plate actually. These are just all the cars that have been harassing me.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, you can if you want to. Yeah.
These ones have been harassing you?
Harassing me. Yes.
Like what?
Chasing me. They'll like throw shit in my car while I'm driving. They'll like, what's it called? What's it called? What? Tailgate me? That black Acura. And that's the main person that talked to me.
What kind of car did you come in? Because I know it's a black car. It's an Acura. You know what it is.
Who's this? That is my roommate.
Oh,
he's at the mall.
How long have you been home?
Like 45 minutes.
You didn't hear anything?
No. Shut up. This is not a situation joke.
Next, officers spoke to Caleb. He sustained a bullet wound during the interaction.
It's gonna be well to get Paris is distanced. Just take your time. I'm not gonna say no more. We're just trying to get the truth of what happened here. What I know is Jackson has been getting harassed by a couple of males. All it is. Yeah. If I said something, then we get out. That's my life. How come? That's how it is. If somebody lost a son today, man, that's pretty horrible. Yes, so there's a time to be a man. Stand up for yourself. Stick up for everybody that can't stick up for himself. This is it. I'm not gonna play that good trip. It's not a good trip. I know I gotta do that.
Investigators brought Sanusi in for a deeper questioning. Meanwhile, officials worked to try and locate the passenger suspect, Brandon, who was last known to be traveling with peers at a nearby mall.
I'm not stupid. You want to back up and start over again, please, with the truth. I know there's beef.
But I don't think I would consider it beef, because for something to be beef, you have to like try and fight it.
That was gonna happen today.
That was gonna happen today?
Yeah.
Well,
it has to do with girls.
It has to do with girls. It has to do with girls?
Come on, man.
That's what this is about? It has to do with girls.
What do you think it's about?
I have no clue.
Court transcripts and charges in a separate case reveal the apparent reasoning behind Jackson and his group's desire to fight Sanusi. Court documents reveal allegations that Sanusi coerced an underage girl to send him inappropriate images using Snapchat, with threats to send those images to her parents if she didn't come to his residence. This abuse allegedly lasted for several months. Eventually, he filmed sexual acts and posted them online, creating the beef between Jackson's group and Sanusi. This is part of the information that officers are aware of in this moment. While there are charges for one individual victim regarding these acts, court transcripts indicate Sanusi may have been repeating this behavior with multiple girls.
He kept saying shit, and I was like, where's the proof of that? Didn't show me proof. Perfect. I was like, nah, I can go by my life razor. And then he was like, call me. And I was like, well, I'm right here. If you want to fight me, you might as well fight me.
Is this Caleb?
No.
Who's it?
This is Black.
What's Black look like?
Like a bug. It's the dude that walked past.
Investigators are also questioning Jackson or Black simultaneously.
You're not in custody. I'm willing to talk with you, but I'm gonna watch what I say, because I'm not trying to be the next one with a bullet through my face like my homie. What's this beef about? You know, my brother's sister. So I screenshot it all and exposed it. Oh, okay. And he didn't like that. Ever since. There's been a lot of with you over the last 7 years.
Yes.
I worked on that case, and I'll be honest, it's sad for me to sit across the table from people and have to hear disappointment in how the system's working. I didn't get in this job to not help. That's why I'm here, is I'm trying to help.
You in the car today?
Yes.
Who was in the car with you?
Brandon was. Brandon's tire got slashed or popped yesterday or today. We took his tire up to fighters. Besides that, I went to Quick Trip because I needed gas, and after that, I went back home.
You said he's your roommate. Yeah. You guys are living together? Is he there right now?
Last I talked to him, he was at the home.
So when you start lying to me is when I don't want to ask you any more questions. I want to know what the hell happened today. How there's people at the hospital.
I seen on your Facebook page a shooting in Lincoln Park, $2,500. That's how I know about it.
What if your car was there?
Well, there's multiple cars that look like mine, but
now your license plate. There's gonna be anything in your car that I'm gonna find that's gonna make me think that shouldn't be.
I say shouldn't be because I hate that answer. A lot of people are in my car all the time, so.
A lot of people are in your car.
Do you know who shot at the house, man?
The neighbor said it was a black car that zoomed past and was shooting shots. So it had to be inaccurate.
Why would it have to be inaccurate?
Because that's the same car that I seen around like weeks or whatever.
Who drives that?
Black, yeah, it would have to be.
So you think that it was Black
I think so, yeah.
in an Acura that shot at your house today?
I believe so.
What would compel him to do that in broad daylight in the middle of Wednesday?
Me calling him, I guess.
When you get to the hospital, you said your buddy took off. Who was that? OG so did he come with you, or did he drive? You drove to the hospital, you said. And then you stayed with Caleb. Okay. And then OG takes off.
We know a whole lot more than you think we know. We want your side of why that happened.
Bro, I don't know.
And now she wanted to fight too. They pulled up on me, followed me, talking about they wanted to fight.
Right.
And they don't know how to shoot.
Over something that is kind of small in the grand scheme of things.
Can I just cut to the chase?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I think you pulled up with Brandon in the car you drive. I think some words are exchanged. Fight does not happen. And Caleb ends up punching Brandon in the face.
Was Brandon in the face?
Yep. And then as you pull away, Brandon caps off a bunch of shots. What you don't know is he hit a few people. And he may have killed somebody. Possible murder. I think someone we both know gets into a black Acura and goes and shoots up your house in retaliation.
That's crazy.
And someone might be dead.
Unfortunately, someone got killed. Okay.
Got killed? For sure someone got killed.
Someone got killed.
Paris, how do you know him? You just friends or?
Well, you been friends with Caleb since they was like young. And he just moved back. It's sad, bro. Like, he ain't even in the streets. Paris is a good-ass little kid, bro. And he just got back from California. From his job, he's up here for vacation for a month, been up here for like 3 days.
Okay.
We have 5 people, 2 of which got shot, 3 of them put you and your vehicle there, as well as Brandon. Why would they make that up? And then why would your house get shot up 10 minutes after?
No, I don't know.
That's not the truth? That's what you're telling us?
So I'm telling you, it's not the truth. It's the same people that busted my windshield. Right?
Why'd you call Brandon?
He's my roommate. Somebody shot at that.
Did you call the police?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't.
There's 2 different cameras in that neighborhood that captured the shooting. So if it puts your car there, what are we going to do about that? Cameras don't lie, right? I'm not going to be talking to you tomorrow after I watch the video and saying, Sanusi, what the hell?
No. My word, honest to God, on my mother's grave, no one had a gun. I'm sure there's at least one camera on that block that picks something up. And you'll see none of us shot. We all locked up with our hands up trying to fight.
So kind of like a drive-by.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, especially your ass out of daycare, dog.
Yeah.
Like, we was really trying to fight their asses.
Officers obtained several angles of the shooting, including smartphone footage captured by Caleb as the group approaches. Soon after Jackson pulls over to rally his peers, Sanusi and Brandon park some yards behind, and the footage begins.
What's to it, boy?
House.
On my mama, what's to it, boy? What's the word? What y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to box or what? We trying to box. We trying to box, yeah.
Come over here, gang.
Come box. What's to it, bro? You in the car, we out. Man, y'all always about to step out, gang. Step out, gang. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is with us. Hey, y'all can get out. Y'all want your tight spot, bro. Pop 'em.
He might get off with self-defense.
Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
At this point, officers have strong evidence that Sanusi fired his weapon. However, no clear angle shows the extent of Brandon's involvement. The question now becomes, was Brandon armed, and did he also fire a weapon? That question will soon be answered by a key piece of footage. But first, officers located Brandon at his peer's house that same night, where they apprehended him and brought the others in for questioning. To protect their identity, we've opted to use false names and blur the faces of the uninvolved peers. They start with interrogating the male customer, John. Investigators understand that Brandon met with John and others after the shooting. John begins by sharing he was hanging out with Brittany and Heather at the mall. He then speaks about his friendship with Brandon, one of the suspected shooters.
Like, we literally go to the mall every single day. Like, we're best friends. We went to the mall today.
All 4 of you?
Yeah.
He didn't say anything about what happened today.
No, when you guys pulled up, I was surprised. Like, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
He's being accused of shooting at someone today. How was he acting?
I don't know. He seemed kind of nervous.
You know if he's got any beef with anybody?
We're grown.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what his roommate's name is?
Sushi.
Did Brandon say anything about sushi today?
Investigators likely suspect John isn't telling the full story, as they're aware Sanusi was on FaceTime with Brandon while he was with John at the mall, his self-proclaimed best friend. At this point, investigators begin to question one of the 2 girls they were with.
You understand that? There's nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah, I'm not.
Alright.
I'm just kind of scared.
Brittany begins her interrogation by sharing Heather, John, Brandon, and herself began their day at the mall before going to John's house, where officers arrested Brandon and took them in for questioning. She then details what Brandon was doing at John's house.
He was just on the phone with people.
I don't know what they know or nothing.
Did you hear any of the conversations?
No, they were in a separate room. We kind of did look a little worried, walking back and forth, like pacing. Like, oh, what's going on? Like, why is he here? It's like, I don't know what's going on. I did seem like something was wrong, but he kept telling us nothing was wrong. Somebody called him and like told him that his friend was in trouble. I think he came out and he was like, oh my gosh, they have Sanusi. He's like, they told me that Sanusi's in a car. I was just like, why? He's like, I don't even know. He's like, I can't say anything about it. And I was like, so are you involved in it? And we're just like, we were kind of weirded out by the whole situation. He was acting completely normal, like he was fine. Then when the cops came, I was like, what the f is going on? Like, actually.
You know what we're investigating. I think you know a little more about phone calls. We don't want you to get wrapped up into something that really has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I don't want to get wrapped up into nothing.
I can assure you that what we're investigating is a serious crime.
I think they both have guns, to be honest. I know that Sanusi, I think it was him, shot and killed.
What happened?
That shot and killed the dude.
How do you know that?
Brandon told us what happened, and he was saying that Sanusi was in like a drive-by shooting, and then I think he shot him. I don't think I got told. Sanusi called him and told him like everything. That's how Brandon found out about it.
Who told you this?
Brandon.
What did Brandon say?
The whole time they were in the mall, he was talking about it. He's like, Sanusi's so stupid. He's like, I don't know what we're gonna do.
So what did Brandon say his involvements were?
I know him and Sanusi are roommates, so I mean, he could be involved in it or not, but he wasn't talking about himself really that much.
And Brandon said that he was not in the vehicle?
Yeah, he said he wasn't with him.
Did Brandon or communicate with you on what to say to us?
They just kind of told us to act stupid. I know he wasn't involved in it at all because I've been with him most of the day, but I know like him and Brandon are best friends. He'd probably be the one to like know the most out of all of us.
So when Brandon was at your house,
Yeah,
what did he talk about?
his roommate was in
She told me
I don't
everything.
really know.
Do you know what happened today?
Off the Facebook post, yeah, a shooting or something like that.
Yep. You know he's part of that.
I don't have anything to hide from you guys.
You're trying to protect your friend. I get it. Honestly, I don't think you're a bad guy. That's why I can't.
Anything to do with the situation. I was hanging out with my friend today.
Well, there's a guy ended up dead, and Brandon was part of it.
I just don't see him as somebody who could do that. The following day, Brittany came back ready to tell officers the full truth.
I got super scared. I'm like we cannot be involved in this. So I know he was in the car with Sanusi when everything happened. And Brandon said he shot a gun twice.
Brandon shot his own gun twice?
Yeah. I was like, I'm probably gonna go to prison for the rest of my life.
Did they mention like who actually hit someone?
Brandon kept saying he thinks Sanusi was the one that killed him because Brandon was like, I only shot the gun twice. And he's like, I don't think I hit nobody. But he's like, Sanusi just kept shooting, and didn't care. And then me and him just ate our food a little bit. Then her and ended up leaving.
Just fuck you in the booty.
They wanted to go to try and get into Brandon's house, hide the ammo that was like laying
Then you have 24 hours to make us
Brandon
out.
wanted them to, but like I don't think
But she came back the next day.
and see if like they'll let us go in.
Did just tag along or did?
Yeah, did not want to help. She did not want no part of that at all.
You know why she went?
She went because she always wants to be because they're like together or whatever.
Why don't you tell me what you actually know?
I didn't come here to talk about that though. So
What'd you come here to talk about?
people want to kill me. I just got a call. The girl I used to talk to. I don't know if you guys know the Jackson guy, but she's friends with them. She just called me and was like, people are looking for me. I just don't feel safe. So I don't have protection. You guys took my weapon, so
Why would the people be looking for you?
because there's rumors going around saying that I was in the car with them.
I know that you were involved. What I do know is that Brandon told you exactly what went down. Okay, I know that for a fact.
He just said some shit happened. You're gonna be mad at me. Da da da. Like,
Why would you be mad at him?
because I tell him all the time, like, you need to better yourself.
You guys have been buddies since like what, 5th grade or so?
Yeah, fifth grade.
And we know that you went back to the house at some point or tried to. What was he asking you to grab?
Like, he had to get clothes and stuff.
We know you didn't go back to the house to grab clothes. Brandon told you more when you're at your place.
He said that Sanusi emptied the whole clip.
And how many times did Brandon shoot?
I don't know.
How many times?
I don't know exactly.
Tell you shot.
He said it might have been 2, might have been 3.
So you shot at least a couple times. And where did he tell you they ditched the guns?
He didn't tell me anything about the guns. He didn't even want to come out. I was like, I'm not going out there and telling them that you're not here. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. I'm not doing that.
Well, it seems like you're trying to do good and trying to help. You understand you're doing everything now, right? May not feel like it, but if Sanusi emptied his clip, we've got bullets
you know Paris at all?
Nah, but just like me into it. Does not sit with me.
Are you able to tell us anything more about that day?
The hood of Black's car got smacked, and then tried to run over my passenger. And I was told to follow him. They came up to the car. One of the dudes had his hand behind his back, and I was like, what the fuck do you might have his hand behind his back? And I wanted to go back up again, and I was told, no, don't go nowhere. And then after that, a drone started popping. I sped off.
Was Brandon the one telling you to do these things as far as follow him, stop here, the things that you said I was told to? Was that Brandon? Did you see them out of it?
Caleb had something black in his hand that he was like concealing, and then one of their friends had like one hand in front of them and one hand like this. Like they were like obviously trying to conceal something.
So then he punches you, and what do you do?
And then like four,
just hold on. Who fired those shots?
Honestly, I don't know. It could have came from in the car, it could have came from out of the car.
There's video of the incident.
What the hell you in that car for?
You claiming you didn't shoot.
It's not going to get you out of the situation. It's going to show you, it's going to show that you have remorse and that you're sorry for what happened.
But remorse won't even let us into you.
It can. The video shows you firing a gun out your window, man.
The intent was to scare them away from my car.
Did Brandon fire a gun?
No joke, I wouldn't know.
We did a search warrant at your house. He's got ammunition in a holster in his bedroom. Before you even saw Black, you guys were riding the Firestone. Where was the gun?
In the car. The door pocket.
Door pocket, driver door pocket. That's just where it was on Wednesday. I guess the obvious question is, why did you bring it?
Because I had been harassed. I had been followed.
So what did you do with the gun after?
I like that.
Who has it? Because I want to make sure that if I'm a kid walking down the street doesn't find a gun in the bushes that we still have ammo in it.
I don't remember.
And then as you're driving, are you still shooting? What if I said video proves otherwise?
Are we shooting still? I was still shooting.
So we searched your car. We found some bullet casings in there. There's a rubber glove that contains shell casings. What is that from?
That is for me picking up casings and putting them in the equipment right now.
Do you know Caleb ended up getting shot?
No.
So you never met that Paris kid?
I don't think so.
Those guys ever pulled guns on you before?
I think so. I know for a fact I shouldn't see it. I know 100%.
Tell me that the video doesn't show that.
It doesn't.
You think it's reasonable you could have just driven away?
That was the plan initially. To just back up. And should just leave at that day.
Don't beat yourself up on the what ifs, right?
It's kind of hard.
I know. I know, man.
That is not okay. It's kind of hard to not think about what ifs with somebody who's dead.
If what you're telling me is the truth, Brandon had a huge part of what happened. Pretty much everything he told you to do as well led to what happened. I do appreciate you being forthcoming and honest. Shows that you have remorse for what happened.
19 years, bro. Can't even get to experience life, bro.
I wonder if he acted like this because he would have shot the person he was trying to shoot.
Later that evening, officers met with Caleb, who was discharged from the hospital. He added some more context to the incident that could change the shape of the soon-to-unfold court cases.
That's what I got down. I'm not going to say any extra details besides what happened. Just to clarify what you see in the video, I need to bring justice to my brother. As I passed his window, he was reaching for a gun, so I punched him in the face to buy some time to get away. So I got a ride to the hospital and had a vehicle.
Who was in the car?
That's all I got.
Okay.
Lucky you didn't get your shot off, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
If it was the other way, it would have been.
And they said that, there was any millimeter different.
Had a blood on my main artery on the way there.
I should probably start going to church. I believed in God.
Did I hear someone start going to church?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's God, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a miracle, man.
I didn't believe in God for the longest time because I was kind of forced into it, just believing in the Matrix. But then after that, that's God showing me that He's here and He's helping me out because they said they had no clue how
They didn't hit anything.
From this incident, several court cases unfolded. The first we will go over is Ogima Curry, or OG, who was arrested several months later. Though he was 17 years old at the time of the incident, he was 18 at the time of his arrest and was tried as an adult. He was accused of taking Jackson's car after dropping Caleb off at the hospital, returning home to retrieve a gun, and traveling to Sanusi and Brandon's residence to commit a drive-by shooting towards their home in retaliation. In his court transcript, OG admits he didn't know exactly where they lived and shot, quote, in a general direction of the house. He was held on a $100,000 bond and eventually pled guilty to one count of drive-by shooting towards an occupied building. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison with 242 days of jail credit. He will likely spend just under 3 years in jail and be released in April of 2027 at 21 years old. He also owes over $2,300 in court fines, fees, and restitution. The second and third individuals to face charges are Sanusi and Brandon, who both faced one count of aiding and abetting second-degree murder via drive-by shooting, one count of aiding and abetting second-degree assault with a dangerous weapon and causing substantial bodily harm, and one count of drive-by shooting towards a person. A $750,000 bond was set for both suspects. Outside of this incident, Sanusi's court case involving coercing and filming an underage girl to perform sexual acts led to one dismissed count of criminal sexual contact with a victim aged 14 to 15 and one convicted count of use of minors in pornographic work. Regarding this incident, both were found guilty on all charges in separate jury trials. Sanusi's court hearings opened with Paris's father, Brian, detailing Paris's life and just how much the boy meant to him. This video slideshow was played in court to honor the life of Paris. By the time victim impact statements were made at the end of trial, Brian's brother Gary told Sanusi he didn't just kill Paris that day and revealed Paris's father, Alan, had taken his own life as a result. In combination with his sex crime case, Sanusi was sentenced a total of 34 years and 5 months, plus 5 years of conditional release. Minnesota's 2/3 rule on probation allows supervised release in just under 23 years, or around August 2047, when he will be 45 years old. He will be fully released from probation around February 2064, at 62 years old. He also owes $7,740 between court fines, fees, and restitution. Brandon was sentenced a total of 40 years in prison with 258 days of jail credit, meaning he could be on probation in 26 years, or about August 2050, when he will be 52 years old. He will be fully released from probation around August 2063, when he will be 65 years old. His longer sentence likely has to do with a prior felony conviction, labeling him as a repeat felon. He also owes $240 between court fines, fees, and restitution. Both later attempted to appeal their cases, and both were subsequently denied, solidifying their sentences. Based on a search of Minnesota court websites, no other individuals involved faced criminal charges. Our team has followed this case for multiple years, scouring hundreds of photos, videos, documents, and transcripts to piece this incident together. Please consider becoming a paying member for $1 per month to help support original reporting and gain access to exclusive member content.
Alright, y'all, it's that time. I'm about to get off. I'm tired. Sorry, bullshitting. GG's. I'm almost dead. 3 hours. I might be back tomorrow.